already know what it is. 108's back for episode 147, I think. Yeah, 147. You already know what it is. Happy Saturday, day after Valentine's Day. Hope everybody got lucky. Hope your men and women out there was getting your pants off, dance off. You already know what it is. We got a great panel, great situation. We got state of play. We got some jabs thrown by a developer. Oh, we got some topics for your asses. Oh, we got Microsoft. Got a sleeper conversation to talk about tonight, baby. Oh, yeah, it's going to be big. Oh, it's going to be great. Welcome, everybody. Ronald Evans in the building. Oh, I thought I started the show up before, but look, I'm a kid. Uncle Lem going to take over when he come. You already know what it is. Hit that like and subscribe, share this out. You already know. Let's get it. Shout out to 108. Let's go.
Yeah. It's him. You're now tuned into the dopest. It's him. 108 dragon, stay in the latest fashion. You think it's a game till we start clashing. War zone where I'm from, bullets like magic. 2K on your head, that's a backstep. I could put a END to all you lanes, whether outside or in the crib. On the game, limit tech with the best system. PlayStation for the staycation, Nintendo Switch for your wisdom. New level, whatever you want, you been on it. It's only one way to support it. Binge on it, never lag. Whip your ass with hella swag. Keep a cigar lit, I'm the victor with the class. You thinking you can toy with limit tech when you boys been? How you breaking your joystick? Who been feeding you poison? If you in your fort tonight, tune in to the Brooklyn night forecast and 108 dragons.
Finish him.
There we go. Nope. There we go. Yeah, I'm just. Ugh. You do
What's
better.
good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Shut your old ass up. Yo, I'm gonna go to you first. Yeah, your finger old too. It's my guy from another mother. He's the battlefield kingpin. He's also out here looking like Isaac mother flipping Hayes. It's Sir X-Man. What you been doing? What you been playing? Don't say no battlefield. And get your heart on. We know what's coming for you. So go ahead. You can
You said
speak your
Isaac
piece.
Hayes, so I was gonna go Chef. Southtown. The Love Shack, baby.
What's good with you, bro? What you been playing? How you
Not
been?
much.
How's your week?
Marvel vs. Capcom collection. Marvel vs. Capcom collection. Marvel vs. Capcom collection. Dude.
Oh,
I'm one of them that's been waiting, dude. And it's so worth it.
well, I bought it on my Raw Gala on my PC. I said, fuck that. Couldn't wait.
Oh yeah. Well, now you can go and grab it on here, and we can get down with.
I got that. I
All
I
right.
double dip. No, I don't do double dipping.
We gonna set up a night.
All right. So now we'll move on to my guest over here. He really ain't no guest. He a brother of the channel. He's the man from TSWS. It's my brother, a.k.a. Cleo with the hair out. Ham Solo. Ham, wake your ass up.
What? What's up?
Hell no.
What the hell kind of intro is that? What you been doing? What you been playing? How you been? You better go take a Red Bull. You on the wrong channel with that shit.
No,
What's up,
man.
son?
I'm kicking. I'm kicking.
He look monster.
I was watching the video.
My man got the monster.
But what's cracking? Just been kicking and playing a lot of Avowed, bro. I gotta wake up.
I know.
Really
I see
sense
that
what
all the time. That's all I see you playing, bro.
Just playing Avowed. Other than that, I was playing some KCD because I had never played the original one.
What's that?
Kingdom Come Deliverance. I never
you
played
chose
the
to kiss the
original
dude
one,
too?
so- What's
You
that?
chose to kiss the dude?
What the hell? What are you talking about?
It's a side scroller, lemon.
It's not side scrolling either. What y'all?
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It's a RPG.
No, it's an RPG.
And then you get to choose to kiss the brother, the dude, the man.
That's in Kingdom Come Deliverance too. I'm playing the original one.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing the
Yeah,
original
so-
one because I never got to play that. So
Right.
I'm playing that, gonna beat the game, and then I'll get to the second one. But first comes first, Avowed. I also beat Doom 2016 recently. That was a good
You know
time.
what? I gotta
That
do
ending
that.
is wild, ain't it, Ham?
That game was fun. I'm also working on Doom Eternal now because I never played that one. Or I mean, I played it, but I never really gave it like a chance that
The
much.
full
And now that they got the new
attention,
ones
right.
that announced, I kind of wanted to just go through the previous ones just so I'm kind of up to date and nice and fresh and ready to go. I'm gonna be doing the same thing. I'm gonna be doing the same thing before Outer Worlds 2 comes out as well. Because I haven't got the chance to play that game either. A lot of these games that came out that I could have played, I was playing Ark Survival Evolved the entire time that those came out. And my time was spent there. I have like over 130 days on that game.
Wow.
So like Doom 2016, I was playing Ark back then. I was playing the beta version of Ark before they even came out because
Me
they
too.
put it in game
Me too.
preview for like a year or so prior to the game even coming out. So I learned it through there, downloaded it. I only paid $13 for it, the game that everybody else paid $60 for. And so I was happy. I mean, the game was glitchy and buggy and rough, but like it ended up being a lot of fun, and I put a lot of time into it, and now I'm kind of catching up on all the games that I missed because of that game.
Yeah, you know, I was playing that and Conan a lot.
Oh, Conan Exile, yeah. That game's tough. That game's tough.
Yeah, I like it.
He reminded me
But
of Doom
it's
16. I've got to finish my runes in that game. I got to get all my runes.
The same folks
It's a life
that are making
stealer.
that game are the ones coming out with Dune, the new Dune game, Funcom.
Okay.
Those are the same
Nice.
people. And that Dune game looks like it's going to be nuts.
Yo, man, this guy needs no introduction. You already know who the driver is, man. It's my little brother. I love this guy to death. Working hard. He came in here tired. He got that monster energy. It's my man, Super G. Got the locks that rocks, baby. You already know what it is.
What's up,
Ladies,
guys?
he's taken. Don't get no ideas, chicks.
Am I though?
You better be. What's good, bro? What you been playing? What you been doing? Yo, listen, if the girls put their bid in, I'm taking the 10% cut on the house.
I've been playing what they call in these streets, bro. I've been out and about. I haven't really got a chance to play anything. I did actually sit down, try to play something. I was playing the Division 2 on PC, which I was pissed on because I couldn't. I've had it on my Xbox for years or whatever, and my buddy wants to start back playing, and he's talking it up. So I was like, all right, I'll download it. I don't have PC, bro. I got to play instead. So
How was your experience?
great though. The game's still fun as hell. It looks great on PC. I never played it on PC until recently. So I was playing that. Right now, I'm downloading that home.
Yo, is it me or is this mic going out?
It's his mic.
Oh, I got it low. Let me turn it up. Is that better?
Yeah. Because you was just going in and out. Okay.
Right now, I'm downloading Avowed currently, like 50%, and then I'll be playing that as soon as on the PC. So I'll let you guys know how PC performance is on my end. I don't got no baby ass PC, so I will let you guys know. And then
Okay, so X-Men sound like he's asleep and Ham Solo's vaping.
Oh, what I gotta say is boring, right?
I was not sleeping, dude. Damn, why you always think I'm sleeping?
Either that,
what
or he
is
got
wrong with you two?
either that, or he got his breathing treatment on. You know what I'm
Yo, man.
His sleep app
It's
machine
about
is
that
broke.
puff fast, man. All right, let it go.
But we hear it and he's talking. It's crazy.
I forgot to mute. I am so
got his
sorry.
breathing treatment going, bro. Over there, like
Sound like yo, chat. It sound like Sir X-Men was on life support.
Nah, never that, bro. Never that.
Oh shit, go ahead, Super, man.
nah, that's pretty much it.
Disrespectful.
Just waiting on. I'm currently waiting for Avowed to download so I can see what it's about.
All right.
Because you know
Well-
I'm gonna tell her how it is, bro. So
Yo,
I'm not
listen,
gonna be on
chat.
her. I'm not gonna be on her like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10.
Oh.
Greatest game of the year so far.
We
That
ain't
shit is
doing
trash. It is trash. But yeah, I'll find out soon for me. At least next week I'll let y'all know on the show.
Yo, listen, man, I want to shout out to the members, man. You already see what it is. These are the people that support the channel. Without y'all, could be no us. Making these opportunities, these free giveaways happen. I appreciate everybody to rewatch game. Who's gonna watch now, watch later. You already know it's the host with your most. It's your boy Lamikius, aka Right Hand Zeus. You already know. Welcome to another Saturday of the Dragon's Den podcast. Appreciate everybody that pulls up, man. I'm gonna say some bullshit. Let's just get it started early. King David beat me in 2 different damn games in Marvel vs. Capcom, and I got it out for your ass. Now that I got that off my chest,
Feel better now?
yeah, I feel a lot. Sometimes you gotta let it go. Another love TKO. Yeah, he beat my ass last night twice, 2 matches rather. Wasn't really a beat ass, but. He beat me. I was rusty. And I told him, he said, but you bought it on your raw gala. I'm like, you know how it is when you take that game to work and you have let's say a Switch or one of them portable PCs. You really don't want to beat up your controller because there's no replacing that shit. So I kind of stopped playing on the go. I took the controller with me a couple
bro, 'cause
times.
you can feel it, huh? Like you feel your buttons are like,
Right,
kind of weird, bro.
Right, I don't want to mess up my controller on my rock. I was like, no, I don't think fighting games is gonna be my thing on the go.
There ain't no those
Right.
are the Joy-Cons you can just replace.
Right,
It's a whole damn
right.
device. But you're touching
I
them
said,
To make
Right.
angles, to make a
Right.
fight
So-
move, and it's like,
Not
why
like-
ain't it working? Come on, I know I'm hitting
Right.
it right.
you ain't going in like
Nah.
Get your
I
ass.
did bought that Rikishi
Like-
though. I bought that Rikishi Pro. I took it to work, but I don't like carrying shit at work because you know why? I leave shit on the bus. You know how many times I ran back to the bus and said, shit, I left $1,000 worth of shit on the bus.
It's gone, especially in New York. It's gone. It's gone.
So, nah, I don't like taking my stuff to work. You know what I'm saying? You know, nah. Somebody get an Asus ROG Ally and a Rikishi controller. That's $1,000 in 2 pieces of hardware. Nah. So, nah, you know, I got to get the practice. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting for that Killer Instinct challenge. You don't want that work. But anyway, man, let me stop being petty. Let's get into these topics, man. We got some good ones, man. Shout out to everybody, like I said, being here. This is big for me, man. This is big. Y'all know I'm a big God of War guy. They thinking about putting my man Kratos versus the Greek gods. Or the Greece gods, excuse me. Well, Greek. Ham Solo, let's go with you first, brother. How would you think that setting would be? Talk to me.
I mean, I think it'd be nice. It kind of feel like, I don't know, I guess a remaster in some sort of or like some sort of a remake in some sort of sense. Like, are you going to use new style of gameplay that's currently in God of War and then put it back to when he was younger and obviously not have the child be involved and stuff like that? And it's just more of you doing kind of a solo run, smashing some baddies and shit like that. I don't know. That'd be interesting. That'd be cool. And I think that would get a lot of people interested, but I really don't know what it means, you know, like, because I really like the newer God of Wars, right? But there is a sense of stiffness to it. To where the older games, it was much more loose. You run around, jump, stuff like that. So
it was more like an action platformer back in the days.
Exactly, compared to now where it's not a platformer at all, right? It's more of a
story-driven, over the
walk,
shoulder,
crawl kind of game. It's very grounded in comparison to the old games. The old games, you would be jumping from platform to platform. You'd be like climbing, things above you and stuff like that. This new one, it's just like it almost seems like he's too old to climb or something. Like, I don't know what's going on, right? Camera's all messed up though now because Big Cloud just joined. But
Bit is here. Oh, shout out to Bit.
But yeah.
We'll get it right. He just needs a frame. Let's go. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, but I would like the idea of going back to more of a roots feel of a God of War. I think that'd be cool. It'd be kind of nice to kind of do that while putting something out for Atreus at the same time, just to kind of softly open that door for possibility.
You know what I want them to do to Atreus? I want them to kill him.
That's fine. That's fine. See, I don't hate Atreus like that. I don't hate
him.
You said kill him. I mean that's not
get
the
rid of him.
Thing you say
Kill him.
Character.
Kill him, and make Kratos get pissed when he fights the Egyptian gods.
But why not the other way around and have Kratos die and have
Hold on, y'all ready to fuck them kids? While I just pulled out.
Hold on, listen. Let me explain. The reason Kratos is Kratos.
I know,
right?
Because of loss.
Because they slaughtered his wife and daughter.
I know. Damn, you said fuck them kids. You want them to go back down
them kids.
The rabbit hole. Bro,
listen,
you remember the last
that's
time
how we was
Hermes' legs off. Come on.
Right, listen, that's how we was introduced and turned them into the gangster.
Oh, I know.
Come on, let's keep it gangster here. Don't soften my series. I seen him as a boy.
I mean, you might be getting a full-on repackaging of the whole thing, though, like retelling. Because from what I've been hearing, they talking about some. Aside from the Egypt thing, they're talking about like a whole new series. Like it's like going back to the Greece.
No. Yeah, they're going to Greece, but they're gonna fuck it up because this is supposed to be a younger Kratos. First of all.
You supposed
to just fuck the story up?
That's what I was going to say, right? I was going to say that when Pam was talking about it because it's going to be a prequel to everything. which
Right.
doesn't make sense.
But does it make sense?
It doesn't make sense. because
I mean,
Kratos
that's
didn't
why I
become
said
the
it
Kratos
seems
he
like
is
it'd
until
be
the
some
gods,
sort of
you know,
remake,
screwed him.
remaster kind of thing. That's why I said what I said. Like, it seems
Right.
like it has
That's
to be
what you
like
was
a
going. Right.
remake, remaster.
It would have
Yeah.
to. It
some
would
sort of
have,
in
it would have
between
to be.
some shit that we didn't hear about.
Yeah, it would.
What,
It would
what
have to
shit?
be.
What
would
the
have
hell
to
are
be,
you
bro.
doing, Big Cloud?
It would have to be because like Kratos isn't Kratos until he slaughters his kids and all that. So if we're talking about a young
Right.
Kratos, he ain't got no power. He's just a human at that point, bro. So what is he really doing? He's
108
just a
Dragons
soldier.
TV, welcome Mr. 100
Right,
Intro
like,
Media
I'm
Are they
Gaming.
gonna also introduce his brother at that point? Because his brother was around when he was younger. So I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
listen, man, listen.
He wouldn't have the blades, probably the blades of chaos. I don't know.
Nah, none of that. All that shit dead.
Right. So that's why none of that makes sense in a sense.
So talk to me, Ham. Would you be excited for this? I know. Oh, it sounds like you prefer the old way of playing.
Well, I mean, the old way just had more. It was more game influence than it was like movie influence, if that makes sense.
No, that makes
Like,
sense.
I feel
'cause,
like a lot of games on PlayStation are very like movie-esque, and that's cool. But when I sit down and play Avowed and stuff like that, like, I really appreciate how much it's not trying to be a movie, right? And
so
how much I
so
get.
you don't appreciate good cutscenes in games?
I mean, it's kind of weird when you do it with an IP that's already been done a certain way.
True. I was skeptical over the shoulder, but I love the new God of War 2018.
Well, the thing about the new God of War is it's kind of easier to digest and just play compared to the old ones that are, in my opinion, are a lot more frustrating.
Yeah,
A lot
they're
more
action
tedious.
based. Right. I mean, it was more of,
It was like a
two
test of
different
your
style
might
plays.
in before. Now it's kind of like it can be kind of hard, but it's more or less like kind of just, I don't know. It's just different. It's just different now.
There's somebody in the chat, give 100 a hug. Please, somebody show that boy some love, man, because tell you, boy, them goddamn Catholic priests be touching these kids out here, be changing their life. Oh, that's an in-house joke. So, damn, that was messed up, Lemon. Yo, so talk to me, Super G, man. How would you feel about this Grease thing? And you feel like I feel about the story, rebooting it, showing us a young Kratos, then he wouldn't be Kratos. But what do you think, bro?
I don't know, honestly, because
You think they're just running out of shit?
Yeah, I think it's just go ahead and just go to freaking Greece or somewhere, or not Greece, Egypt, bro. Just go ahead and keep pushing the story forward. Going back, got too much to Fossey. Turn to a retcon at that point. Because at that point you'll be on a lot of retconning, right? Just going back and changing origins, and us original fans are gonna be like, "What the hell are they doing?" Because
maybe they
we
going
remember the
way.
lore, we remember everything, right? So
the universe is a different universe.
if they want to give us
going
a younger version of Kratos, they
different
already did
worlds.
that, bro. Just give Atreus a game. Just give Atreus a game at that point. You don't need a
Yes.
young Kratos. Just
That's
give Atreus a
kinda-
game.
yeah, I
They
agree.
already made us. I mean, for me, like in the last game and the second one, Ragnarok.
He has a legacy.
Yeah, but like they made Atreus likable, right? Besides his annoying
Right.
voice, they made him likable because like his play style was completely different from Kratos, and it was a fun addition to the game. Like I enjoy playing with Atreus, being able to transform and do all that. So like he's not a bad character to play with. You can flesh his story out, make him a little bit more mature, and then just go from there. He is, in a sense, a young Kratos. We don't need to go back and play Kratos before he had power, before he was
They're gonna
angry. 'Cause
destroy.
we all know why
They're
he
gonna
got
destroy
angry.
it. Right. They're gonna
so-
destroy. They're gonna destroy my favorite franchise on PlayStation. That's
They
what they're
will
gonna do.
that. I believe that will happen if they go back and do that. So just go ahead and just push it forward. Go to Egypt. Let them kill all those gods or fight those gods. Let's see what powers they have.
The one thing that I don't know, like this is a personal issue completely, but the one thing that bothers me about a new Atreus game is I don't want it to become Horizon Part 2, where I'm just shooting bows and arrows everywhere all the time.
Wow.
Damn.
I mean, but you didn't have to because if it's like his combat.
Do you
was
do you
mixed.
see where I'm saying, Lemon?
Yeah, I understand that.
Did
but
we
his
did we
combat
have to
was-
go there?
Combat was mixed though when you played with him, bro. He had attacks with the bow. You know, he did a lot of striking moves.
Yeah,
with the bow.
you know, she has attacks
So-
without a bow too.
Yeah, but that's for her staff.
I just don't want it to feel like I'm playing a man Horizon.
But I mean,
Damn.
yeah, but there's completely different movement in that. I mean, the only similarity will be the bow, but like the movement, the weight to the player will be completely different. The way he moves and counters, because you got to. Atreus is really elusive, bro. So she really isn't. You know, she just
Yeah, and
does
being
this
able to
little dodge
transform
thing.
into like a wolf
and
and,
then you can even
the
explore
bear
all
and
those
stuff like that. That is dope.
Yeah, you can
Like
even
that,
go
like
further
they
with
could
that.
definitely. I feel like sometimes PlayStation gets real comfortable with
tropes,
kind of their idea of a game, and sometimes
yeah, it's the Sony tropes. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly, that's
The
all
game
I'm trying to
similarities. Yeah, it just stinks of like their template, right? Like so. But I mean, again, going back to Atreus, like there's so many different ways you can take him, right? Because you could even put it to where like, okay, his weapon set is just the bow, right? And he strikes
Yeah.
with it, but like his quote unquote like attacks will be his switching to either a bear or the wolf or something else. Even something else, right? Which would change his whole play style, which would give
Thank you, Paul.
3 or 4
Thank
different
you.
type of ways to play with him. So
Thank you,
but
Paul.
that
Have some
Kratos going
optimism
back-
in here. These two is killing my character.
the Kratos going back, young Kratos, I'm not with that.
I'm scared
I
to
don't
go
think
to
I
certain
don't even think the
X-Men.
young Kratos would fit, like honestly, in the new style of the game, right? Because this older Kratos is more solid. He doesn't jump anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, dude. So, but story wise, I think they screw it up.
You think there would be a way to make a game where it like kind of is almost a proving ground for Atreus, and then it kind of gives you memories of old Kratos, and it allows you to then be kind of wild and extra with Kratos
Like
as
Night
kind of
Machines?
telling the story, and then he lets you off with Atreus to then do the mission that they're currently on, and during the day, just kind
I
of
don't- you know what? I
reflection
don't-
missions with current day missions.
I don't think so. I think they'll just, if anything, Atreus will get his own thing. It will just go from there. Because you
That'd
gotta
be
remember,
sick,
they still
though.
ain't even showed us how the hell Kratos got to where he's at, bro. Like we still don't know.
Yeah, we don't know about his wife.
Yeah,
the
we don't
birth
even know
of
any of that, bro.
Atreus.
So you think they're gonna go
We
back
just
and show
know
us
it was
anything else?
It was he
just
passed
woke
him the
up,
knife
like,
and
yeah,
right.
like, we don't know anything still, bro. And they already come out.
I
pushing
would
it to a
rather them
different
do
location.
that. Do that prequel to the new series.
Yep, exactly. Show us how he
Yeah,
got there.
right.
he
Show
ended
us
up
how he
there.
got there.
And
right.
before Trace is even
Yeah.
born at that point.
Right.
And where, you know, his wife was still getting her giant freaking story together or whatever. All her backstory to
I'm
the
not.
giants.
I'm going to you
Back
last,
when he
X-Men,
could
because these
jump.
motherfuckers depress me. I'm going to the PlayStation eccentric guy.
Go ahead.
Here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Tell me what you think about this whole possible vision of one of my favorite characters over there on PlayStation. Talk to me. What did you think about this premise of this idea?
First of all, be positive, Mr. This is my favorite mascot. I like this guy. You better be positive. Fucking fast. The future is young Kratos. Fast. no. So I heard.
Yo, that was
Young Kratos.
crazy. I hope
No.
somebody clipped that. That was
When I-
crazy.
when I heard it was young Kratos, I was like, okay, I don't know. I don't know how I feel, because I was immediately thinking, damn, are they going to just repackage God of War 1? You know what I mean? And just try to do it all, but then like cut most of the stuff that we loved about, you know what I mean? Make it water certain things down. Because notice how, like, remember in God of War 3, like it was so explicit. We don't have a God of War like as explicit as God of War 3 was. We just simply don't. That's just kind of that's toned down. You know what I mean? Like
Because we got the data war now, bro. He can't be out here just, you know, putting it on girls like that in front of his son, bro.
It's not even just that though. Remember we had guts and everything, body parts was falling. We had all that. Remember that whole scene with
But hold on, this man used to sleep with 3-4 women in the bed, get drunk, and
That's what I'm
murder
saying. He trying to teach his
gods.
son to be better, bro.
Gangster.
Then he
Now
got
you want to
the
be a role model?
Then he got the ultimate myth with Aphrodite. I mean, come on, we ain't about to forget this. I'm like, good Lord.
Right, like
Hey, good
Kratos is a
Lord.
gangster, man. It's gangster.
I low key feel like though, if they do decide to go down that route where it's like, oh, we're gonna do God of War 1, but we're gonna do our new vision of it, where it's like it's not even close to its essence, that's gonna piss a lot of people off. I'm gonna keep it.
It's pissing me off you saying it.
Because like I like what they done with God of War. Don't get me wrong, God of War 2018 was fantastic. Yep. Ragnarok I thought was good in a lot of scenes. I thought they did a lot of cool stuff. But I feel like it didn't have the same type of like emotional
impact.
depth.
No.
You know what I mean? Like how you felt for God of War 2018. When you saw the prophecy on the wall, you're like, oh shit, this might be the end. But yeah, it kept you guessing from start to finish. And then like I think the team knew like they knew Atreus was not it. That's why they changed his destiny.
Yo, listen, shout out to K Mega. It was like they're gonna kill him. I said they can't kill Kratos.
They can't
the same way they can't kill Master Chief.
Yeah, they can't do that.
Hey, we thought the same thing about Joel.
Wait a minute, we got a battery, son. Somebody's using batteries on their camera?
That would be Mr. Solo.
Oh, that's Ham Solo. Ham said, beep, boom, beep. RTD2 ran out of gas.
Oh, my.
Oh, he'll be back. Go ahead, continue, bro.
Yeah, no.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah. And they get dummy batteries.
Yeah, you need some dummy batteries, bro.
Dummy battery. That solves your problem right there. Just plug into an outlet. You're good.
$20.
Jay, you get them in 10 now. But,
nah, y'all don't know what you're talking about with this camera. This camera isn't like that.
Oh, well, damn.
It just needs a plug. It just needs a plug in, and my wife must have unplugged it to charge her phone or something. That's it.
Oh,
I got you. But yeah, no.
Tell your wife stay out your room on your podcast. Facts. Oh no, it's Valentine's Day. You still probably you're in a good space. Don't fuck that up.
Bro, it's like no, because just look at the shit they did. Like for example, like. Name a character, like female characters don't even look as like they're not as sexualized they were like back then. You know, they're just not like. For example, look at
X-Men. He loves those triangle titties on Lara Croft.
Now, I remember Poseidon. Like, you remember Poseidon's princess? Remember that shit in God of War 3? You know what I'm talking about? The Poseidon princess?
Yes.
I'm like, bro, like, have you seen a chick like that in God of War ever since? No, you have not. You ain't close. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is a weird situation we're in. If you decide to go down this route,
we're also not dealing with the same Sony anymore, so just saying.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that later. I got a lot of shit to say about Sony. I got a lot of stuff. It's good and bad, but I got a lot of things to talk about Sony.
Oh, I had dudes on my. They coming at me left and right.
I don't know, man.
They did a great job over there on Gaz's channel.
Master that I know us all can't wait to get our hands on.
Nope, we're not doing it. Not yet.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Hold on, not later.
Doing that.
We're doing it later.
I can't wait to hear what BitCloud has to say about a canceled IP getting the rematch.
No, wow, you got hey, one step at a time. Listen, I know you're a host, but this is my show.
This is show.
Okay, my bad. I'm so sorry. I'm just very excited.
I'm not like that. At this point, Sir X-Men, talk to me, man. Kratos, the Vision. What you thinking? OG, Triple OG, Isaac Hayes.
God of War is Kratos, and Kratos is God of War. Kratos is visceral. He's visceral, he's destructive, and he destroys everything that gets in his way in a visceral, bloody, and massive way that lights you up and makes you realize why he is the God of War. He's destroyed, and the other God of War is the previous one. He went back to back. Nope. He went back to back, destroying every single God there is. There is.
He said,
and that was
I am vengeance.
Hard.
I ain't gonna lie though. The ass whooping he gives to Poseidon is still one of the most gruesome things.
Yes.
No,
yes.
What he did to Zeus was almost as bad, dude.
I mean, we couldn't even see it though. Remember, it was just a red screen. But I mean, yeah, but we you know what I'm saying? Because it was like
a Kumo's final fucking super, right?
Every character.
You just couldn't imagine what he's doing.
Remember when you first saw Kratos in God of War 1?
Yeah.
And he had to fight that thing on that bridge that was almost as big as a damn mountain.
Epic.
And took him down and made him look like, excuse my French, you shit. You my bitch.
And he was about yay big, Lim, when he fought Kronos.
Yep.
ripped and disemboweled him.
My favorite series on PlayStation, baby. That's my favorite.
And that's what God of War is about. It's not about his son. It's
Yeah, no.
about him. That's like
facts.
that's like making a game that ain't about Mario, even though they do that now.
Yeah.
But you call it a Mario game. You can't call a God of War game without it being Kratos. You just
Yes,
can't.
that's a fact.
And
That's a
we need
fact.
Kratos to be visceral, destructive, blood ripping limbs apart, piece by piece, until
So we
there's
calling it Son of War then?
Hey,
left.
Nah, man. Boy of War?
He not that dude.
Oh,
no
Boy,
more,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. The Son of War or Boy of War? What are we calling it now?
Nah, it's Kratos.
I gotta ask
man.
y'all this though on the topic. What's y'all favorite kill? Like y'all favorite death that Kratos does in God of War? What's y'all favorite? I'll start with you.
Oh, the one he does when he's flying the horse. In
Okay.
God of War
Yeah,
3.
yeah, that's hard. That's hard for me.
That was
Bro,
a hard
he
level.
has so
That's
many
hard.
dope
That's
deaths.
right. Yeah,
especially
right,
Poseidon.
right. That's-
Poseidon was so fucking epic.
That is seriously hard for me, bro.
Him killing Hermes. Hermes would never get old because how gruesome it was. He looked at him like, because the way he looked at
Hey,
Hermes
Big
before he
Cloud,
chopped his
remember
legs
when
off, he was like,
Kratos-
hey,
Oh, yeah, I was
those
gonna say the
are
Hermes
nice.
one.
Remember when
He
Kratos
looked at his
destroyed
lyrics,
the
he like, those look
Kraken?
cool, bro.
Remember when he destroyed that Kraken?
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. I was like, you know what? I went up and replayed that level. It was so visceral. I just couldn't believe that it could make a game like that
Yep.
back then.
Yo, he used to
Yo.
pop heads off.
Sir X-Men, we were
Remember
so
the finishes
fucking
with the
spoiled.
smaller guys? Just pull their heads off. Bing!
Yeah.
Snap their necks and pop their heads
Oh,
off.
he killed, remember he
That
killed
was- That was life changing.
remember he
Really?
killed Zeus's wife like nothing. He just snapped her neck because she called what's her name a bitch. She's like, he
Right, I
snapped-
forgot her name.
Yo,
Yeah.
listen, man. He is vengeance.
He's so good. Like
Kratos
I
is
can't get
vengeance,
over it,
baby.
though. I can't get over it though, cause like yeah, the God of Wars we got are good, but it's like, dude, nothing hits. It hits different when you see the fight between just that opening fight, that entire opening sequence, where it's like an Avengers thing, where the gods of Olympus walk forward, and you see
Yep.
the Titans climbing Mount Olympus, and then you see Poseidon
That's right,
jumping the
Jago.
water. You're like, this is it's just different. You know what I mean? Like the whole Poseidon fight still holds up incredibly well to this
I
day.
think that was God of War 3. Where
That's God of War 3,
he
yeah.
started up, where he
Yeah.
started off on a cliff and he just did a dive bomb to
Yep.
the creature and just went at it, dude.
Yep.
Fact.
He wasn't
Any
even powered
remaster
up.
we
He
need,
just
any
dive bomb,
remaster
knocked
we
him in,
need.
and then power it up with the horses. It was so
Yo,
dope.
listen. Any remaster we need would be 1 and 2.
1, 2, and 3. Give them all.
Nah, three
Give all.
don't need it.
3 don't really
Three
need
don't-
it. Yeah, 3 already
Three don't
looks
need
good.
it. 3 don't need it.
But if
Three-
you're gonna
three
keep
is
it, if you're
fantastic.
gonna keep it as a trilogy, keep it as a trilogy.
No. But I'm saying yes, but 1 and 2 need
Yeah, 1 and
a
2.
graphical
They're the
update.
ones who
3 don't.
graphically
3
need
3
it.
3 don't need it. 3 didn't need it. That's why I didn't put that. But
Did y'all like Ascension?
want-
By any chance? Did anybody like Ascension? No.
And Ascension
Nobody
was
liked
on the what?
That was
game?
on
I
PS.
mean
the PSP.
the PSP.
No. Who
No,
was
that
the one on PSP?
That
Liberty.
came on PS3.
No.
That was their first multiplayer one. That's right.
Yeah, that was the multiplayer.
What was the one on
Ghost
PSP?
Change of
Sparta.
Olympus. Change of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta.
Oh, the second one was trash.
Oh, okay.
Forgettable. The first one was good. The second one, I was like, what the fuck are they doing? It's very
But you
forgettable.
can't deny the first 3 in the
No,
reference.
classics.
You
I love
cannot.
it. I love them, man. This get to my point that we're gonna move on. I love that series.
Yeah.
If you reboot this series or you start some shit, young Kratos,
I like
Sony,
Hercules, bro.
Sony, you can go fuck yourself.
I mean, they
Yo, I'm
could
telling
bring
you right
back what's the name from was a living single who played Kratos back then? I forgot his. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, the
you know-
troublemaking
Yeah,
motherfucker.
they could bring him back too. As
Yo,
Kratos.
get rid of the new dude. I can't think of his name right now. Go back to fucking Stargate, weirdo.
Oh, he's talking about Christopher Judge. Chris Judge.
Yo, listen, Christopher Judge, get off the
Yeah,
stage
he
wearing
need to go
fucking
back to
gold
Stargate.
suits. What the
He's
fuck
cool.
wrong with you?
He's
And
cool.
you go up there and he be drinking. The fuck, man? Stop
He's
doing
that gold-
fucking Game
he's that
Awards and
gold
you
suit.
drinking. Fuck out of here with them gold suits, man. What the fuck? I thought he
He
was
looked like one of
Adam,
those bronze
I
statue
thought he
men
was
tired of
Adam
me.
Warlock at one fucking show, man. What the fuck are we doing? Even his fucking hair was gold. What the fuck?
Adam Warlock, hell yeah.
You crazy.
Yo, get him the fuck out of here, man. Like, what the? I was like, yo.
Make me a Xena warrior.
His hair,
And
his
make
hair,
up
and his
this-
suit match his
You
skin,
ain't,
bro.
yo.
You said
You
make
should
a
be
Xena
happy
game?
Sony gave you a check after Stargate because you can't act, motherfucker. He's terrible as an actor. What are we doing?
You said make a. Did you say make a Xena?
Make a Xena game.
Yo.
dude.
The last Xena game I remember playing was PS1.
But hold on, let's
Yeah,
no.
that
Let's
was a
get let's
scroller,
let's,
right.
let's keep it
Yeah,
real on this
that's the
dude,
last
Christopher
one I
Judge.
played.
Let's keep it real. This motherfucker is like fucking 50 years old. He had a Jerry curl accepting an award. What the fuck?
Oh God.
He looked like NWA, the first versions. Like what? I said, yo, this dude
Hey,
got
straight out of Stargate, coming with the.
this motherfucker went from a bald head to Jerry curls overnight. What the fuck kind of Billie Jean shit are we watching?
Well, actually, he did that. And he started to grow in that in his later episodes in Stargate.
Yeah.
So I seen him.
That's
all.
when Stargate wasn't watched.
What's the name
I
from
watched it.
Living Single is funny as hell because I remember
Yes, I can't think of his name. He's a good dude. He's a good dude.
He's a good dude because he was in. I
He's a
remember
good
last time
dude.
I saw him and he was in that Final
TC
Destination.
Carson.
TC
Thank you,
Carson.
Dave Reezy.
TC Carson.
TC Carson. Yes. That motherfucker started some shit on Living Single and they fired that
Hey,
motherfucker.
that's Kyle Barker, dog. That's who
Hey,
it was.
he got the ultimate karma though. He got
Yo,
the
but that
ultimate karma.
dude
He
is
went
a
out like
funny
G.
dude. That hurt the show, bro. He was a great character.
Yeah.
Damn.
Kyle Barker was that
man.
dude, bro.
All right,
Not
man.
old
Let's
team.
move on.
Kyle Barker, dog.
Chris Judge. He's a Chris Perm. What the fuck? Brother with a perm deserved to get burned. What the
You know what's
fuck
funny?
kinda
I found out about Christian
LL
Judge.
diss
You know he
track
was in.
record he wearing.
You know he was in
Go
House
ahead.
Party too.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
Yeah,
that.
Chris Judge. So you remember the dude that
He
Sydney
was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember the dude that was trying to steal Sydney from Kid in House Party 2? And like at
That
the
was
party,
him?
The
that
fool
was
like,
him.
the fool was like the wolf or something.
I gotta go. I gotta go back and watch that.
You remember it? But he was like, hey, where you going with my girl? He's
Oh,
like,
he-
let go. I'll fuck you.
Yo, I gotta go back and watch that. I gotta go back and watch that. Because listen, I had some friends. I had some friends that was in House
Super
Party.
G. That motherfucker looked at him and said, "She's mine, fool."
I had some friends do House Party, man.
It was him. It was him. It was him.
Wow.
It was him.
Yo,
He gave
that shit got messy
G,
quick, boy.
He gave him the deadest fucking stare and said, "She's mine, you fool."
He sounded like a Mortal Kombat character back then.
Wow, they called him Jax.
Oh my god.
New Mortal Kombat character.
Get that shit. 'Cause she was like, "Yo, let him fly that
The
head."
new character.
He said,
Mortal Kombat.
He said, "I'm gonna fly that head." Wow,
Oh
you
my
talking about some
God.
OG slang? I fly that head, sucker.
Oh shit.
Oh
that
my
fool-
god.
He
Fool
said
Miles,
straight out of
dog.
Shalimar. Wow. Whew. Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, man,
I'm
that's
sorry,
funny.
Christopher
That's so
Judge.
funny.
I'm sorry. Listen, man, let's get into this media bias.
She's
This is why, yo, listen, man, we all out here, we know different people. I
He
always
said straight out of
say,
Shalimar.
yeah, he did.
Y'all won't let this man live.
Yo.
He got his swallow, like, okay.
Yeah, that was
can't.
messy. That was messy. Yo, listen, man. Next topic, man. Y'all motherfuckers crazy. I want to get into this leaked private chat to bash Sony. This is what I tell people all the time. You got people that be out here, like I always say, this is not an Xbox channel. This is a gaming channel. Most of us play games. But most of the people I bring here is multi-console driven people, but everybody has a platform, or everybody prefers a platform. Now this leaked, what's that shit called? Discord chat to bash PlayStation. Richard Ledbetter members was part of that. Now, when I be calling digital fuckery, I mean, like, they always pushing the narrative. People say, Lemon, you be hating on them. I don't hate on them. I just say they talk about shit and they do content that they know better than they know better than to do the content they're doing. Like bragging about a game outperforming an Xbox Series S on regular PS5. And then when a patch come out, they do a rebuttal video. If you notice, it's a pattern. I like people to be truthful. But drama sells. We know what day and age we live in. Shit. TV shows from back in the days like Dallas was full of drama. All the goddamn soap operas full of drama because drama sells. Right? I'm gonna go to you first, Super G. They had a so-called PlayStation bashing situation that they were supposed to do like a campaign that was planned.
Can somebody else go before me? Because I'm not even up on this, bro. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Ham Solo, did you read about that?
I didn't read about it, but go ahead.
They had a smear campaign.
Just give me more context to it. Like who
Digital Foundry
members, and there's a few other people from like Xbox.
Right. And they had a smear campaign to smear PlayStation intentionally for clicks. Now, y'all two don't know, so I'm going to go to Big Cloud because I know he knows. Big Cloud, what the fuck? Because you're a media guy.
Hey, that sounds like part of the course. Honestly,
I mean, remember
he's the only guy that's doing that, bro.
Yeah. No, I mean, it comes back to what I said to you before. Ham Soul should be familiar with these too. We call them traction articles. You know what I'm talking about? They write them crazy articles that have a headline like, oh, this sucks. This platform is trash. Or they'll ask like a dumb question that they know the answer to, but they know for a fact somebody's going to click on it for the sake of answer, like, just for saying it. So when you see shit like that, you're like, it's not really surprising as it is. But
not to the people that know. Remember, everybody don't know what we know.
It's not.
Yo, that's why I brought it up.
Yeah, and even that surprised in that degree when I saw that. It's like, because look at Digital Foundry. Digital Foundry damn near sold their souls to try to sell that damn PS5 Pro. Think about that. Remember that? You remember that? They were doing some ridiculous. They were doing some ridiculous comparisons. They were showing the refresh rate option on the damn TV. I'm like, bro.
Yo.
And now you got these assholes talking about their TVs. I'm like, hey, see, it's doing it at 120. No, it's not. But people are going off of that now. It's like, no, y'all.
Let me just say. Let me add to that. Mm-hmm. I want to say something that I said in front of 700 people on Iron Lords. Cognito and my boy Addict. Lemon, you buy everything. I said, I'm telling you, I'm a tech guy. I'm not a dude that buy everything. I buy shit that I need, I want at a high quality that I'm going to use. Mm-hmm. I said the PlayStation 5 Pro on paper is set up for failure because people are going to overshoot what they think they're reading because they don't understand the specs. This is how you have people running out there, oh, it's going to do 4090 performance. Are you fucking retarded? Like, what do you really believe something for $700 is going to be the $2,000 card? What are we doing? I said the upgrades will be slightly better than Series X, and PlayStation 5 games don't need a fucking upgrade visually. They look fine. I said if Digital Foundry got to zoom in 400% to the crowd and Ratchet and Clank, there's a fucking problem. I don't like that content because they zoom in 400% to a blade of grass and says this looks better.
And people will hold on to that shit. Like they'll be like, because they'll try to look at it without the zoom and try to say, oh, there is an improvement. I'm like, bro, no, the fuck, there ain't.
No, there ain't.
There ain't.
No, there ain't.
And a good example of this is like, okay, the only good example that I would say PS5 Pro did shine, I think we both would agree, was Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade looked cleaner. You know what I mean? It looked a lot cleaner in terms of everything. Like visual, the production looked
That's
a lot
one of the
cleaner.
games. That's one of the games that look good.
Right, that looked cleaner. But most of the games, like dudes talking like all games were looking like that. They're not out there were looking like that. Like they're saying Last of Us. Last of Us already looked good on base model. It never looked bad at all. I can't name a scenario where Last of Us ever looked bad. So when you're talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the problem with Digital Foundry. They were using games that already looked visually pleasing and trying to say, oh, we can see a difference. Like, I'm like, bro, you're not selling this console. You're killing this console sale by doing this shit. Like, stop it. Like, it ain't helping the situation. And it didn't help. You had idiots like passing along their bullshit and trying to like flip it. It didn't help. But what we're trying to
let me say this too. Let me
Lee
get
was
to
out there pushing the charge, boy.
Dave Reezy gets the 5 memberships. Fuck you, LG, George, Pixabit G, and Plant That Nose.
Hey,
shout out to the people that thank you, Dave Reezy, for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. We work hard. All of us here try to breed good content, so I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Continue, Bit.
Yeah, no, it's like it's insane because, you know, I can't really, now that this console's been out for a while, I can't really name a game that's really utilized this to some point where it looks game changing. You know, I can't. And even when they had golden opportunities to show it off, like remember when Ghost of Yote? Yeah, but remember when Ghost of Yote was revealed? When you both were like, yo, it looks good, but it don't look like something that is running or looking crazy next gen. It just don't look like that. It looks fine.
It don't.
And people was like, oh, y'all just hating on it. Y'all just trying to hate on it. No, motherfucker, it don't look that good.
First of all, let me sum up the word hating.
Yeah,
people that hate is people that can't afford to do what other people do, so they hate on people that do. That is not a subject be talking about. Everybody say, yo, you're a hater. How am I a hater and I could buy it?
Yeah, it's weird. Just like the same dudes.
Y'all don't even know the definition of a hater. It's people that can't do shit that hate on people that's more fortunate than them. That's a hater.
What's more weird
Not
about
the people
this
that's keeping
shit,
it real.
Dude was talking about how like, oh, you guys can't afford it, and you know this is for the elite and blah blah. But now these same assholes are crying about dudes buying 5080s and shit. Like, oh, why y'all buying that? I'm like, weren't you the same assholes calling people pocket watches and all this dumb shit? Like, y'all.
They don't know the definition.
Y'all don't know what
some people just don't. Yeah, they don't understand what it means, man.
There are levels to this. I want you to understand that. There are levels. And y'all not on that level.
when Cognito talked to me, I said, bro, these stats don't match up to the performance. I said, the only system that's ever overachieved and did what they said was going to do, technically, was the Xbox One X. I bought a PS4 Pro to make the VR games look better. Period. It helped the VR resolution slightly better. I bought it. I bought the Xbox One X because the fucking Xbox One was trash. Facts. But it did hardware brute force in games. Better resolution for other titles. Titles which the developer didn't have to do shit. The Pro does not do that. It doesn't brute force nothing. It has to be an update. And it's using AI. And the AI is not the answer for everything.
It really is.
I am a hardware guy. If you have a 4090, you can brute force 8K in a game that's made at 1440p.
Not only that, though, we went from native resolutions now to fucking, what was it, 860p to upscale.
869p
right, upscale to 4K, which is dynamic. Like, no, we're not, no. I'll take my native.
Everything points to bullshit.
Yeah,
but Digital Foundry, the reason this was a big topic for me, because I've been shitting on Digital Foundry for years. Not that I do not respect them. They do know their shit, but they know what they promote. Yeah. They're doing shit for clicks.
Yeah.
And this is the reason.
I
so
can't
this article meant a lot.
Because they know what
can't knock them.
Yeah,
they know what they're doing.
To put out there to necessarily get the clicks. They know what they're doing. They do it very, very well. And the thing is, too, though, a lot of these assholes weren't doing a lot of the shit that you see now until Digital Foundry came on the scene with the whole zooming in, with the whole all this other.
Let me ask you a question. Exactly. Let me ask you a question. I don't know what kind of PC Ham have or Sir X-Men, but I know you two got high-end PCs. On a PC level, high-end, the PC community don't listen to them.
No.
They don't give a fuck about this. Only the console people.
No.
Only the console people.
The console dudes listen to it because the funny
you
thing
wanna-
is they'll hear something that Mark Cerny says, right? They'll hear like a term. We'll
They
understand.
need gratification for their purchase, bro.
Well, it's not just that.
No,
though.
no.
They'll hear
Facts,
terms though from
facts.
Mark Cerny, like that.
Facts.
We'll understand. All us in this room will understand. They won't understand, so they go to Mark. They'll go to something like a Digital Foundry, and they'll take quotes from them.
Only quotes, but it's never about the tech quotes.
Mm-hmm.
They only quote shit like, "Oh, the frame rate higher."
Yeah. Like look at that whole. Look at that.
They never
idiot-
talk about
yeah.
the settings, all these visual effects. They only post the simple shit.
Just like that idiot D-Batch went out and just went like an idiot when he was saying flopflation, which Mark Cerny didn't destroy, saying flopflation, which destroyed his entire credibility. But it's like, dog, stop this. It's not RDNA
You know that
5
idiot?
or
He could have been my Padawan.
Oh no.
Years ago, when I tried to teach him, when he was down with the broadband bitches,
Oh man.
next gen and them, I tried to teach him. I said, "You're too smart to be stupid." That's what I told D-Batch. You're too smart to be stupid. Let me teach you what tech's about, because you buy tech and don't understand it.
Yeah.
But you need to start understanding what you purchase, because he definitely speaks with his wallet.
Like
and this is what I say about him.
I admire him for being passionate about the technology.
Yes.
I'll admire him for that.
But he does not understand
He don't
it.
Get it? Like he will
don't
say
get
the
it.
most outlandish shit. He was saying PS5
He jumps
Pro
out the
was
window. He
RDNA
jumps out the window.
5. It was
Right.
I'm like, D, that
Steve
doesn't make
Biko
any
was good.
that doesn't make any fucking sense. How is RDNA 4? He's like, well, it does this. I'm like, dog, they flat out said it uses elements. It's not the same. It uses bits and pieces.
Listen.
Yeah,
They
listen.
own goddamn graphics cards. They ain't got RDNA 4. You think they finna put it in a console? Without
Right.
Putting in their own stuff first.
Right.
Come
And
on,
Mark
bro.
Cerny flat out besides, if it was RDNA forward, wouldn't that technically make it a whole new generation? Which is
New
against the
generation,
point.
which they won't shoot themselves in the foot
Right.
and do.
That's my point.
gotta-
They graphics cards
when you
aren't
get
out
a
yet. They
pro,
still haven't brought
Yeah,
it out.
so it didn't
when you
make
get a
any
pro,
sense.
right? When you get a pro, you cannot move into the next generation of hardware.
Right.
You got to stay within the generation, and you make increment updates
Incremental upgrade. There you go. Yeah.
to improve
Right.
what you already got out.
It's mostly
you
stability.
Cannot,
Right.
You can't jump to a new generation because you're gonna burn your own wallet.
Yep.
Okay, but anyway, man, it's whatever.
No, it's just a shame that like we have to explain this shit and dudes know damn well what they're doing, but you'll have others that blindly defend it, knowing damn well they full of shit. Lim. They know damn well they full
But
of
you
shit.
know, this is why I stopped respecting him, because you don't want to learn. You just want to. If you're wrong, just shut the fuck up and eat shit. Just take it. After Mark Cerny did that video, this is what he really meant. This is what he really meant. No, motherfucker, he said what he really meant. Flopflation. Stop making shit up. That's what he said. That's exactly what he said. He didn't say what you wanted him to say. He embarrassed y'all.
This how you know
Because you
Mark
get out
Cerny
here and
paying
y'all just
attention.
run with shit, and then everybody regurgitate bullshit.
Yep.
And he's seeing this. He's an engineer.
Hey, Lim, you know what's
Jason
funny?
Ronald is an engineer. There's nothing you can tell him about the Series S that
you
he
know
doesn't already know.
exactly. Yo, Lim, you know
Are
what's
you
funny?
serious?
You know what's funny about this whole shit though? This is goes to show, and again, it's an old saying, you don't even know who's watching. This is how you know Mark Cerny's been paying close attention to a lot of
Yes.
people, whether it be content creators,
Yes.
and here's, he's like, dog, he probably was scratching. He's like, where the fuck did you get that number from?
Right,
Like,
right.
'cause the
Where
way
did you
she
get these
said
numbers
it,
from? I didn't say
the
none of
way
that.
he explained it felt like a
Yes.
direct nod to D.
Yes,
Like
yes.
he said, some
It was a
people
direct
going
shot,
around with
bro.
this- with- I was like, yo.
Yes.
I was like, oh, D, delete your channel. He
Yeah,
flat out said
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Just delete
Yeah.
your channel. Delete your channel, bro. Don't, I'm sorry.
That was a direct shot.
Yeah, that's crazy. Delete your
But I
channel. at
loved
that
it.
point.
I loved it because like I said, I'm fucking petty.
No, we all are.
One
petty,
thing
but it's
I love to do is point out shit when I was right. I love it. Just like 1886, The Order. I hit up K Mega.
I was playing
And
that
I
earlier. I
said,
did a video on that. Oh.
That fucking game didn't sell. Oh, you crazy. It was supported. I said, see, y'all fail to remember. Even though I didn't have a YouTube channel when that came out, I'm a hardcore dude with information. I read everything. And Sony clearly came out and said, you won't get a sequel because this game did not sell.
Well, actually, it actually surprisingly did. So the truth came out.
Oh, whoa.
It came
We're not talking about trickle sales over years, bro. When a movie comes out, what's the first weeks that's important?
Talking about the movie.
No, I'm just saying when movies come out, what's the first part of the movie?
Yeah.
Box office.
Box
right?
office, yeah, the opening box office.
Okay.
Yeah, he talking about that.
We're not talking about Spider-Man when it drops to $24 and they sell 5 more million, but they don't tell you that.
Because it wasn't even just that though. It was the real reason why he said because the director, the co-founder of the studio, he flat out said it wasn't necessarily the sales, which I was surprised me because I thought like you was the sales. He flat out said no, it was the critical reception from the Metacritic.
Well, it was. But I also said, to add to that, it wasn't well received.
Yeah, so
I thought the game was good.
It was
fighting
good.
all
To build upon, right?
They introduced vampires. You never saw one. It was in caskets.
No, you saw one.
Yeah,
Jack
you saw
the Ripper,
one.
Jack the Ripper, but it was like,
Yeah.
you got one scene on one. Which is
Right. Like,
when I found out the truth,
I'm a werewolf and vampire. Right. That's why.
Because it was cut.
Listen,
a lot of the game was cut. They had the
facts.
Yeah, a lot of
facts.
games cut.
But I'm a vampire dude. I love werewolves. I love like Underworld, Blade. That's my shit. So when I bought the game,
you was getting that
I
vibe.
was excited. Yes. So I didn't say the game was bad. I just said it wasn't well received.
Yeah.
And it didn't sell 10 million copies.
Oh hell no! No, whoever said
Right.
it was sold 10 million is an idiot.
It was wild, I was like, "Are you crazy?"
Because if it's sold 10,
I
it would
thought
have
it
had a
was
sequel.
good.
Right.
I didn't like the ending, but I said this game is not getting a sequel. People didn't really fuck with it.
Right.
But I was told I was crazy on GRG.
10 million copies, you would have had a sequel by now.
Yes. Well, nope. They sold 9 million Days Gone. We got a remaster. and a cancellation. But we're gonna get into that later.
Yeah.
But listen, man, we gotta move on. Super G, talk to me, man. Media bias. What are we doing here? It's like you know what YouTube and Twitter and all these media outlets remind me of as the fucking world turns. What are we doing? Now they got a smear campaign against Sony, the lead platform. Please. Now you heard the facts. You heard me and Bit talk about it. How do you feel about what we said?
That's what happens whenever they're not really into it for the media they're covering. They're into it for money, bro.
Oh,
The clicks, right?
The money is in the criticism and the negativity. That's where it's at. Negativity sells.
They're in it for the wrong reason, bro. Yeah, they're in it for the wrong reason. They're in it to get money, bro. Like, you don't need to do all that, bro. A lot of the stuff they're gonna do is gonna screw themselves over anyway. But they're in it for money, bro. And again, I think that works on both sides. I bet you there's one created to smear Xbox, bro.
Oh no, we know about the tax. Oh yeah, we know about the tax. But look,
it's not surprising at all.
Well, what you're saying is facts. It's like now, look, MBG.
Oh God.
Hold on. No, hold on. I gotta find it.
I'm thinking about subbing the Game Pass, dude.
Okay. MBG.
I'm thinking about subbing the Game Pass, dude.
Piece of face guy.
I'm thinking about subbing the Game Pass, dude.
Refraud Gaming. Right?
James Isaac.
I'm thinking about
Marlon
subbing the
Gaming.
Game Pass, dude.
Right?
Oh God.
Marlon Gaming. Xbox look like their vision is producing cash, which is a win for Microsoft. And it looks like Sony has to change their views, and we're going to talk about this later, right? So it looks like, oh shit, they are making money, even in third place. So now we watch the direct. Them dudes I just mentioned, Xbox is bad, Game Pass is bad. It's positive to say Xbox is doing good now. Oh, Avowed looks excellent because you think you might be getting it. Forza Horizon 5. Oh my God, this is good. This is coming from people who is anti-Xbox. Now, this is, like I always say, this ain't no Xbox channel, but I'm pointing out the fucking facts. When it's positive to help their content, they will sell their soul to the devil. No integrity. We heard MBG go off all the time, but this the shit he's saying. This is the shit. Where's the shit out of him, man?
I'm gonna try out game. I might subscribe to Game Pass. Listen, when you have your chat, telling you I'm gonna unsubscribe, and you subscribe to Game Pass, and you're too much of a pussy, and you're scared to do it, I'm like, bro, let me tell you something. You failed as a content creator.
I'm thinking about subbing the Game Pass, dude.
Facts. But this is look. Don't be mad at the messenger.
Money, bro.
It's about money and clicks. And now you're starting to see what I said about Digital Foundry 5 years ago. Shit. Look what popped up today or last week. I had to talk about it a bit because when I've been saying it, people said, Lemon, you be hating on them. Hating on them how? How do you do a PlayStation 5? I want y'all to pay attention to what I'm going to say. You do a PlayStation 5 Pro upscaled 8K game on a 4K TV and says the 8K looks amazing. Let me regurgitate that. They do a PlayStation 5 Pro 8K game upscaled on a 4K TV and said it looks amazing. How would you know if you don't have an 8K TV or monitor? I just want y'all to listen to what they said to you in the public. I have an 8K TV. If anybody wanted to have something upscaled to 8K and look like 8K-ish, would be me. LG Mini LED 8K TV I have. I own it. I had to embarrass some of you clowns on Twitter and show you my menus. How can you display 8K and there's no 8K capture card out there? How can you display 8K on a 4K TV and say, oh, it looks great? Did y'all not see that?
Oh, the sources, trust me. You know?
Yo, Big Cloud, do you hear what I'm saying, right? Did y'all not peep that? I said, how the fuck are you showing 8K on a 4K TV?
You know, it's funny though. Like, it's crazy because you'll have dudes in the PlayStation camp. You know, they'll say like, oh, they're wrong about PlayStation when they say something about PlayStation, but when they praise PlayStation, them, oh, they the greatest thing ever. Oh, they the greatest thing ever. They the most legit announcer. I'm like, listen, at this point in time, you can't. If you don't know what you're looking for in these games or what to look for in these games, and you need these motherfuckers, just don't. And you're a content creator, just delete your shit right now. Just delete. Get out of the conversation.
Let me go to one of my favorite content creators on this. Now, Ham, man, the day I met you, the first since I've known you, I preach loyalty and realism. Be yourself, speak your truth.
Yeah.
I said these motherfuckers in the industry is fake. He met me like that. I know he probably in the beginning was like, this nigga's angry about everything. I'm really not.
That's a fact.
I
like,
just
this
speak.
motherfucker always mad.
Yo, listen, I speak the facts.
Just a New York dude through and through, and I was just like, all right, never mind.
Yo, back set an 8K on a 1080p monitor. Facts, back. But hold on. Since you've met me, have I not been right?
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'd say
Give
very
me
close to like what King calls himself, Mr. 98%.
98%.
Oh,
I'd say something
right.
like,
Yep. Yeah, because yo, bro, I be real with all my brothers. He was a young brother to me, and I told him, pull him to the side and said, listen, this shit is not real. People do shit for clicks and likes, and they do not believe in what they say. I respect you because your content is pure. You're being you. Do not get tricked and swayed by these fuckboys. That's what I told him. I know he'd be like, yo, this motherfucker be calling me on my phone, telling me this bullshit. But it's starting to look like the light at the tunnel is getting brighter. And now with this situation, Ham, you heard me and Big Cloud talk about this. How do you feel about Digital Foundry? This is like from 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So it wasn't like it was this week it happened. This was a planned attack. How do you feel about that? As a content creator who actually believes in their content.
I mean, to me, as a person that likes and has no problem talking to anybody about anything, anytime, and I literally have a show where I put the link in the description and say, come on up, spit your game, spit your... Yeah, as a matter of fact, I say it, and you know this line, Lemon. I always say, every show, I said, come through The link is in the chat. Come spit your game, talk your shit, grab your gat, call your click. You know exactly where that's from. Right? And I say that every stream.
Facts.
And I've got to speak to, people for the first time. Shout out to Bunty in the chat. Shout out to Bunty. He came through on the show and
Good dude.
and
Good
spit his
dude.
game for a little bit. BitCloud came through. Sir X-Man's been on several different times.
Yes, sir.
Right? Like I'm never afraid to talk to people. What I've noticed in being in the gaming, space as a content creator and stuff like that is like people are really scared to be themselves.
Yeah.
Facts.
People are
Facts.
terrified to be themselves.
They want to play a
Because when they
character.
be themselves,
Yep.
you find out that they're just as boring as me. Sorry. I'm just willing to be me. You ain't.
Right. Right.
And I'm okay with it, but I'm not gonna sit here and whisper a bunch of sweet nothings in your ear, but just to get you to hit the like and subscribe button and all that other
Right.
stuff. Nah, man. If
Stroke
you
your
want to
ego.
come here
Nope.
and be here and kick it and talk some real shit, and if I
Let's
come
kick
off
it.
saying something wild, there's the link. Come on in and let me know where I was wrong.
Facts.
So like that's why I do what I do, and seeing this from Digital Foundry, it's just like this is what happens to me personally. Like not to me, but like this is what happens in my opinion when you aren't open and honest. When you're not open and honest, things come up, and who knows if things are real, but who knows what's real and what's fake all the time. But it's easy to then point at something when you're not willing to just address it and be upfront about it.
Facts.
Right? The more
Facts.
you run away, the more guilty you look. The more you don't just come out and say, hey, there are people that got embarrassed for bigger things and got accepted.
Respect, Bunty. See you later. Rewatch game. Go ahead.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
sorry.
There are people that that came out about whatever the hell that they need to come out about and been respected. And you find out it's some wild shit, and you're like, how the fuck they get the respect back and whatnot? It's because you can respect somebody that's at least gonna try to come forth with it.
Try.
Now, depending on the
Right.
levity of fucked up it is, of course, right? Because there's certain things you ain't coming back from. I'm sorry.
Faded Blaze was good. I see you in the chat, brother.
But I think that's, I mean, to me, that's just like my whole outlook from it. I mean, just from a personal standpoint, I'm not even talking about as a gamer right now. I'm just talking about as being a person. Like, just let it out on the table. If you bullshit, and people are gonna find out at
good,
some
Sappho.
point. If it ain't today, it's tomorrow, and who knows?
You're right. Everybody, yo, listen, man. My godfather used to tell me, man, before we go to Sir X, man, my godfather used to tell me, he said, listen, truth is forged in life, but lies is made up on a go. And you will get exposed with the truth because truths are solid. And I've been telling people that Digital Foundry, as smart as they are, they know what they're doing, but they're selling you a dream. They're creating content. And I always go back to the Devilman Cry video at 120 frames per second, where I bought the first 120 frame capture card. Right? I bought that. They didn't even fucking have one. There was videotaping with a camera that did 60 frames per second trying to capture 120 frame footage on the TV. And I said, they don't even have a capture card that does 120 yet. How the fuck are you going to videotape with a camera that does 60 frames and you trying to video quality capture a video of your TV screen? And you said, oh, the PlayStation 5 is better. We can't capture it, but, and I don't want you to believe what I'm saying. What I want you to do is go look at that footage and listen to them. We couldn't really capture it, but it looks better on PlayStation 5 than the Xbox Series X. And I'm like, how did you know that? and you can't capture it. You can't videotape a screen, dumbass. Right now you're watching Ready to Rumble 2 in my background. You think I could look at my video on my YouTube channel and say, you know what, that was running at 30 frames. You can't look at that and do that. This is why they're frauds. This is why they sway the community. And this is why half of you need to rock with more real content creators who's doing it out the passion of being a content creator than people trying to sell you bullshit for clicks. This is why this was a topic to me. So now, Sir X-Men.
Yes.
Mr. Isaac Hayes. Talk to me.
He too old to be Isaac Hayes. No.
Oh no, Isaac Hayes is older than him.
Hey,
oh,
check my chocolate salty
Chef.
balls, okay?
You know
My
what? No
chocolate
comment.
salty
Chef.
balls, all right, you want to be black? Thank you.
Chef. He about to wear that. He was the first gangster with a long leather coat before Blade.
Oh man, I used to love them long leather coats back in the day, man. You know what I'm
saying? Hold on, look. You trying to say this man was acting like Cuddy from Dead Presidents?
Wow.
You trying to say he was Cuddy from Dead Presidents? Hold on. Is that what you just said?
Baggy jeans and them steppers, man. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day.
Big Cloud crazy.
About that.
I forgot all about that, bro. Yes, I forgot all about that.
You know what I'm talking about? I better say,
Damn.
yo, I bought some syrup. Buy some real nuts. You know what I'm talking about?
Wow.
But no, you know when Digital Foundry just lost all respect for me? When the Xbox One X came out, and we had the PlayStation 4, and they had the PlayStation 4 Pro at the time also. But they did a comparison for Red Dead Redemption, but they didn't do it with the PlayStation Pro. They did it with a PC. And they didn't want to do no comparison between how good it was on the Xbox One X, how much better it was. So they didn't even put the PlayStation. They just put it against the PC. And the bad part is, they had to admit that it was best on the Xbox One X. And they so hated to admit that. Because remember, PCs they were okay, but less people had them. So he had to throw it out there in the ether that, well, it's comparable with the PC. You know, and that's why. And I'm like, why aren't you having it with PlayStation against Xbox? Because both these are pretty much games that are going to be played on console. And that was when I knew that they were living on falsehood to let people know that we don't want to throw that comparison out there because it would be unfair to our friends on the other side. So that's when they lost all respect. And then they started doing that with a lot of games on the Xbox One X, not even comparing them to the PlayStation games anymore. They started comparing them to PC. Every single game after that was compared to PC. And that's when they lost all respect for me, dude. So I'm like, Jesus, if you're going to be fair on what's consoles. The console, which is what you pretty much make most of your money from. It's console.
Channel for sure people
don't look at you for what you compare to a PC. They look at you to what you compare from console to console. But you want to switch it up to do your narrative so your other side doesn't look bad. And that's where I lost it. I'm done. Y'all can carry on. I just wanted to put that out there in the ether, that's all. Lemon didn't hear nothing I said.
Oh, Lemon muted.
I know. You didn't hear nothing.
I heard everything you said. My headphone was turned up because I had to use the bathroom. Okay?
Use the bathroom on your own damn time, man.
This is my time. I'm in my house.
Trouble.
Yeah, some great points, bro. I heard everything. I turned the volume up. That's why I muted my mic so y'all wouldn't hear yourself.
You feel me with the Red Dead Redemption, and they did that comparison, right? That's when I lost them. And then, like I said, they started comparing every game to PC on the Xbox One X, and not comparing no game that was similar on the PlayStation. And I was like, really? That's when they lost it, Leonard. They showed their true Xbox tax in there. So I'm gonna say.
Okay, let's get into the 1886, man.
Don't care.
Okay,
Watch
so
your
I ain't
mouth.
going to you.
Watch your mouth.
You ain't gotta go.
Yo, listen.
Watch your mouth.
It could have been one of those epic franchises.
yeah.
Definitely.
Stop
Let
it,
me switch
Cloud.
my camera real quick. Definitely one of those situations. Yeah, like I said, I muted myself and turned the headphones up, so when I walked away, I could still hear you. So I'm always listening to you, OG. 1886 got canceled. Like I said, I brought that up. It's because of the sales. It was because not all the sales, but mostly the acclaim reviews. So, Super G, man, how do you feel about that? Some games ain't supposed to be. Some games doesn't equate to sales.
Oh,
For fan favorites, right? It's like Evil Dead. When I was a kid, the first Evil Dead made about $400,000, and they made that shit a quadrilogy, right? Everything is not about sales. Sometimes you got to give something for the people. So how did you feel? How did you feel about them not greenlighting the sequel when it could have grown? It could have grown.
I mean, it's all about who's backing it, right? Like Evil Dead. I mean, Evil Dead is a special one, bro. Just
right.
It's special because even that franchise, it evolved. It started off as a horror and it became a comedy, bro.
Yeah,
so
yes, especially with Part 3, Army of Darkness.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a
and I
little
own all of
different,
them.
but
I own all of them.
But
Right.
when it comes to Sony, bro, to quote one of my favorites,
Dollars
it
and
don't make
cents.
dollars, it
Dollars
don't
and
make
cents.
sense, my boy.
I knew you was going there.
It don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And that's just simply that, bro. They didn't believe in it from the start, bro, honestly. And not only that, it didn't make money. It wasn't like someone said, it wasn't critically acclaimed. It wasn't like talked about. Everyone, you never really heard the good about that game. Like anywhere in the press. You didn't hear anything.
The game was
good about it.
fantastic. Just the ending was not satisfying. But the game was good. Very interactive.
You had to
Right? The
really
story
tune
was
in
solid.
to these podcasters to kind of hear what was good about
Right.
the game. And that's the wrong thing to have to depend on because we're a small crowd, bro. You know, so the masses.
Okay, let me ask you another question. Right? With this game not being successful, I can name a genre that was very niche and hardcore. Souls-like. That was not a popular genre, right?
But it was still talked about. It got enough.
It was talked about, but it didn't until Elden Ring. That was the first huge success. Even games.
I think they had a big enough community before Elden Ring.
Sekiro? No.
Yeah, but
Demon Souls is hardcore. Demon Souls was
But
hardcore.
Sekiro won Game of the Year, bro. That's what helped.
Man, I had to buy my son a Souls game
The
every
Game
year.
Awards, the biggest awards show, right? So
Every
that's
year.
what helped you. But no, Demon Souls back in the day on PS3, that one was never.
I bought that shit for PS5 launch. I still never beat it. This shit hard as hell. Look at Returnal, right? Initially, in the first year and a half, 2 years, it only sold 500,000 copies. But that shit is a hardcore game. Me and Sir X was talking about that before the show started. Hardcore.
But you're looking at the lineage where it came from, right? Like those guys
Right.
made the Shoguns. Those games were popular as hell, popular indie games, right? So it's a little bit of that too. It's a lot that goes into it, bro. And they have, and probably you have to look at those companies probably too, looking at their projections and knowing what they're gonna get from their audience because they know who their audience is. Right, so when you have this game come out that's being pushed, that's like maybe like a bigger blockbuster, which the Order was being pushed as when it initially came out, because everybody looked at like, oh, you know, PlayStation's got it's Gears of War right here, like their own version,
right,
you know, so it just looked at completely different. So that game had the weight of the world put on it because of how it looked and what it was probably going to do at that time, being an early PS4 game, bro. So it had a lot weighing on it, and it just couldn't couldn't get there.
Just didn't pan out.
Yeah.
Well, I hope they got a sequel because I wanted to fight some vampires, but whatever.
I mean, it sometimes you need the sequels, right? Because I mean,
yeah, it grows. It makes the franchise grow.
And Sony used to be like that, though, dude.
It could have been vampires, Frankenstein's monster. There was a lot of you know what they could have done? Low key. This could have been like Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
That's
even
how
though
it
I own all the Van Helsings on PC.
Oh, wow.
On Steam. Yes, I do.
Yeah,
that's my genre, bro. I love that shit.
It could have been that though. You had Nikola
Remember
Tesla,
Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman?
Yeah.
That shit was awesome. I love that shit. I love that type of stuff, man.
What they should do now to test it is just re-release it right now. Just upscale the right on the PS5. It ain't gonna cost them no money to do that, bro.
No.
Upscale on the PS5. You don't have to go in and
the reason why
touch the code. Just push it out and see what happens.
Well, the
they're
reason
probably
why
afraid to
do
see what
it
happens
is
because then they gotta put money into it.
Well, it's not just that though. The original team, Ready at Dawn, the studio is no more. They're owned by Meta. And
bro, I don't even. That's the thing. Like, yeah, we have original teams, but how many teams have came in and picked up the slack on other games and actually did a better job?
Yeah, but usually it was under the direction of the original director. The original director
or it's people that
work close with
like love the original. You know, they love the original so much that they kept it the way it was. Like you look at these remasters to these Ninja Turtle games or the Streets of Rage, like those are the people that made that or fans of the originals, bro.
Yeah.
And they came out and did it right. So it can be done. I don't really buy so much into that. It can be done, man. You don't need that. Blue Point can do it. It's their IP, right? Whose IP is it? Sony's? Put Blue Point on it.
IP, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's
Why
theirs,
not put Blue Point on it?
Yeah, it was they just didn't want to do another. And Ready at Dawn
Blue
couldn't.
Blue Point could literally come in, bro, and just up-res it.
The problem with that though,
like Ninja Gaiden Black 2, right? How much did it take them to do? Sorry to cut you off. But how much work did it take them to do Ninja Gaiden Sigma Black or whatever it is right now? Like how much really? For them to do that, and it was
nothing.
That's my point, right?
So, a lot of stuff is upgrading the engine that's currently to
that's
that engine
there.
and just adding the visuals.
Do that.
Simple.
Test it now. See how it is in this era.
Unless you're doing remakes,
right?
Not remasters.
And I'm not saying do that. I'm saying do Ninja Gaiden with that game and then see how it sells, and then put a $29.99.
I think they broke Ninja Gaiden 2. Anybody want me to elaborate?
No, go ahead. I haven't finished. I got like a quarter way through.
The fucking game is easier than the original.
Oh, you thought they added developer mode towards it?
No, it just
is easier.
It's easier.
Are you sure it's easier, or is it
yo,
just
bro,
you have grown as a gamer and the game is...
nope. I thought the same thing, bro.
Here's my reason why it's easier.
I beat the boss, and I said, yo, this shit was harder the first time around.
I think it's
easier. It was harder, but you gotta remember this.
Maybe it could be me. I'm not saying I'm right, but I'm just saying how I feel.
Than they were back in the day. I think
that shit was hard as
the
fuck.
controls are better now than they were back in the day.
I don't think it had anything to do with the
controls
controls.
that's helping us.
I don't think so.
That shit was like one of the first Souls-like games that wasn't called Souls-like.
I literally finished Sigma and went directly into 2 Black. And I was just like, wow, this feels so much better, just feeling-wise.
Yeah, it does.
It just feels so much better. So with it feeling better, I'm able to dodge and do shit that I wasn't able to do in the last game. It doesn't feel as stiff.
Yeah, it's
more fluid.
Response time, right? Marvel versus Capcom 2. The new game we got now, there was a 2 millisecond delay on every version until that version came out now. There's no delay. I didn't notice that when I played it on Dreamcast.
Man, give me
Capcom.
I'm gonna
tell you something. They made that game easier.
That too. That was another game. That was another game that had 2 to 3 millisecond response time and inputs. That shit is fluid today. Very respective.
Bro, Ninja Gaiden is easier because they needed to be easy to sell number 4, bro. If people played this number 2 and that shit was hard as hell for them, they ain't gonna buy number 4, bro.
And you know there's a mode in Ninja Gaiden where you can't die.
I don't know about that. I don't play seeing citizen mode.
Whatever,
Oh,
dude.
man.
No, I'm just being real. There's a
It's
mode.
an
that was-
accessibility
that-
option that you can't
Yo,
die.
yo, bit. That was a little petty.
Crazy.
That,
That's
that was a little.
crazy.
Yeah, that was a little petty.
Michael,
I
Michael,
just
I'm not
had to
saying,
throw it
I'm not
out
saying
there.
improving the game made it easier. I'm just saying they
any-
did that. They
Anybody
went in
else
and did that.
want to touch on this, man, before we move on?
Nah. You.
All right. So now, this is crazy. Now, Avowed, man. Avowed is officially not out. And I'm not with gaming services eliminating game sales because at the end of the day, everything's just counted. If something eliminate game sales, which Nintendo changed the game with, was pack-ins. N64, Mario 64. 1-for-1 sale with the console. They counted it, even though it was a free pack-in, as a sale because you bought the system. So I can't say... No, facts. But N64, Mario 64 started that. PlayStation with one of my other favorite franchises, Uncharted, they sold 8 million consoles with a pack-in of Uncharted. And they counted the sales. And people was mad. I said, yo, no, you got to be mad at Nintendo because they started that shit. So you can't account for a game included in a service that you pay for, not a sale. I don't know if that's what they counted. I don't know if that's what they're doing digitally. But Avowed, as you see on the screen right now, is the top-selling game. And technically, officially, it's not out. You got Kingdom Come Deliverance up there. You got Monster Hunter. You got Sid Meier's Civilization 7. And you got Marvel Rivals. Number 1 is a game that's officially not out. It's only out for people that pay that upgrade to play earlier. So I'm BitCloud. I'm going to ask you a question. Did you get this on PC? And are you shocked to see Avowed by Obsidian is at the top of the food chain in terms of the charts?
So, I think I already told you, like RPG wise, not really the craziest RPG guy. Like the last RPG I played was one we all liked. It was Hogwarts Legacy. That was like my really, I like that. I like that a lot. I like games of the age.
I got like 2 hours in there. That's my fault.
Yeah, but that's my type of art. I like that world.
Right.
That's RPG. But nothing against RPGs. It's just like that game just didn't appeal to me. Valid. But no. So I didn't get it, no, or am getting it, no. But I do like that it's got a positive reaction. It's got an 80 on Metacritic. A lot of people are liking it. I talked to Paris Lilly about it. He talked about how great a lot of things were in regards to it. Boom was playing it. I talked to him about it. A few other people in regards to it. So it's cool to see it again. 80 on Metacritic. I mean, honestly. It's another game, you know what I'm saying? It's another good game, and you can't say, you can't really knock a good game at this point. I'm glad there's more of that coming. Glad Insidious was able to drop something good, so that's all I can really say on it.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Then I'm gonna go to you, Ham. I'm gonna say this: for a game not to be out and be number 1, that's kind of big.
Yeah,
because it's not officially released to the person that's not going to pay the extra money to put it on their console. I was very, if y'all saw me the other day, I was on Broadway, 42nd Street. They got a big ass 3D advertisement. It's crazy. It's gorgeous. They did that for Gears. They do that for Halo. To see Avowed on the big screen was amazing to me. To see the reception, I didn't watch nobody's review. Excuse me. I didn't watch nobody's review. Paris, Iron Lords, Hip Hop, my brothers. I respect all y'all. I ain't watched nobody's review, nobody's preview. I don't want to watch none of y'all South of Midnight. I want to be shocked. I want to be awed. I didn't watch no review on Captain America. Solid movie, great story.
Come on for Brave New World.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like
Y'all saw me outside. I don't like spoilers.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this. I haven't played Avowed yet. Shout out to Cole Eastwood. I ain't watch your review either. You know, I'm gonna play the game and then I'll watch our reviews. Let me say that. It's good to see us getting that reception. It's good to see Microsoft get some accolades. Because the only games they get accolades for is Gears and fucking Forza and Halo.
Yeah.
Right? So it's good to see them, because I love my Sony first party and I love the interaction. People go, oh, they're in movies. Excuse me, you're telling a great story. I want you to show me a great story. So I don't be mad. I just don't like when there's more cutscene than game. Metal Gear Solid 4. But that's the only one I really bash. But it's good to see this game getting the love because I'm a Skyrim dude. So this is right up my alley bit. You feel what I'm saying? I love this style of game. So, Ham, this game is the #1 selling game on the planet and it's not officially out. How did you feel about that?
Am I the only one here that's played this game?
You might be.
Sounds like.
How do you feel?
Sounds like.
Yeah.
All right. I was literally just waiting to hear.
I know you've been putting in time.
Hold on. We're gonna just ignore the fact that Soul looked at the camera like a depressed, like just like a dissatisfied uncle. Like what? Like, you know, am I the only one? He did that look. Wait, hold on. Come on, dog. It ain't stupid.
So,
yo, Steve Michael, you said you was gonna watch it later, but you didn't rewatch Game General. Why are you here? Fucking with you. Shout out to see you, bro. Talos in the building. Go ahead, Ham. I know you put a lot of time into it. I've been watching you. I've been watching you on my friends list.
yeah, I streamed it Friday morning, and I also
I'm not watching nobody stream.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because if you don't want to be spoiled on anything at all, like even just the way it looks, feels, and plays, then I mean, I don't blame anybody for that at all. But yeah, I streamed it on Friday. I've been playing. I was literally playing it when Lemon called me and said, "Yo, you're supposed to be here." And I was like, "Oh shit!" I put the game down and I was like, "Oh, let me get over here." So yeah, I'm enjoying the hell out of that game. Just it's taken me down like a rabbit hole of a little bit of nostalgia. Right. And what I mean by that is it plays like it kind of feels like in the way that you attack things, it kind of reminds me of Skyrim.
Yes.
But
that's the vibes I got.
Is it also has like a touch of BioWare in it with the way you can use your companions.
Nice. That's a first spin.
But as for storytelling, it's very Obsidian,
which is a good thing.
No, it's great. Like there's parts of the story where you can feel like things are kind of serious, and you're like, all right, what the hell? There are times where it's like, could this person just get on with what they're saying? But at the same time, I feel like they're doing that on purpose with certain people in the game, where it's just like, yeah, this does seem like a load of bullshit, right? Right, like they're trying to purposely play you like a fool, right? And then there's other parts where it's just like some funny ass reactions from not only you and the person that you're talking to, but sometimes they see who you rocking with and they're like, yo, like, y'all know each other? I thought you were cool at first. I see you ran in with bro, like, we ain't there like that. like there's those moments like that where it's just like, man, that is funny. Right. And then there's those moments where it's kind of sad or, other things. I just feel like they really did a great job with the storytelling. The game is a person that likes, this is going to sound funny. I think you're going to like this. If you like crevices, there's a lot of them.
You stupid.
Yeah, I'm just saying if you like crevices, there's a lot of them, and I'm not talking about. And here, this might burst your bubble if you didn't know already, but there's no romancing in the game.
Thank God.
That I know of. I don't think there's any romancing at all. I think Carrie Patel actually came out and said that herself. That there's no romancing within this game. But there are moments where you would think that there might be, and there's like some like just there's a lot of storytelling with it. And there's kind of, if you feel like it's getting to be too much, you can skip through the dialogue if you want to. Like it's not unskippable stuff. And there's a lot of like ways of ending a conversation, cutting it short if you want to as well. But as for like the fighting, which is like my favorite part, there is a lot of different combinations of in ways that you can attack something. And there were people giving this game a hard time for some of the RPG elements to it. And I was literally watching, I was literally watching my boy Matt play last night, and he was playing a spot that I played. And he was like wondering where to go because he got lost in a circle, right? And I told him where to go, and I got immediately jealous because I realized he did something in his play that I didn't do.
Right.
And I was like, I'm so jealous that I don't even want to tell him. I don't even want to tell him that I missed that part. I don't even want to tell him that I missed that part. I just helped him complete something that I didn't fully complete properly.
So, wow.
Sounds like a Starfield mission. It sounds just like a Starfield.
Yeah, Starfield has those moments. That's right. Starfield has those moments, man. That's why I love Bethesda, man. Starfield has those moments.
Yeah, but I think Obsidian did a really good job. The game's really colorful. It looks really good. It plays really well on my Xbox. I haven't played it on.
Let me ask you, because I broke it down to my man King last night. What modes to playing if you got 120 frame TV, frames per second rather.
True motion, right?
How are you playing it? 30, 60, or 40, which is the best for 120? How are you playing it?
40.
Nice.
I've been playing it at 40 the whole time.
That's the best way. If you have a 120 frame TV, that's the best way to play.
Yeah. It's the balance mode on there, and
it's awesome.
It's kind of recommended to play at that one from most.
If you have the right TV, though.
Right. You could still turn it on if you have the wrong TV, and it's not going to look right.
No, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit into 60. It doesn't right.
Because you can force it on Hogwarts as well, where it'll allow you to pick it, but it doesn't actually work properly.
It doesn't work.
But but on my TV, it works properly. I have 120, a proper 120, not no true motion, a proper
right. Not true motion is not 120 frame TVs. I wish you dudes understood that. But anyway, let's move on.
Now I just want to say something. So I was watching one Ham stream the game, right? And this part cracked me up, right? So I'm not spoiling nothing. I'm just letting y'all know.
You're about to.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I
see it coming.
So no, it's not.
Should I take off my headset?
No. So he had to use He had to use No. It's not spoiling. He had to use some magic, right? And I was like, ooh, that's cool. Then he trying to figure out which magic he needed, right? So he switched it to fire, and he jumped down this hole, right? And he's like, damn, I should have hit right in the middle of the damn water, but I hit off the side of it and I hurt myself. I was like, that was
Yo, Ham Salt, you know what you could take from this? He watches your streams.
I'll be
He does.
Facts.
He watches and he participates.
Oh.
Yeah, I join his stream sometime and talk to him.
Yeah, facts. Okay, Super G. Avowed, #1 seller. How you feeling? Have you played it? Oh, no, you didn't have no time this week.
Nah, I just installed it, though. Someone played it as soon as the show is off.
That's right. You did say you was 50% when it started.
Hey, but
He's telling you to hurry up.
Damn.
I can't tell him to hurry up because he do marathons.
Telling you to hurry up.
Oh no, I'm installed already.
It's.
I'm
it's
gonna beat
interesting
Indiana
because
Jones first, and then I'm gonna start
interesting
it.
because right, Game Pass kills sales, right? So, but yet it's still number one, all that good stuff. So, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Yo, Isaac Hayes. Talk to me. Avowed. Did you start it? How you feeling?
No,
Number one
not
game
yet.
selling.
I'm gonna wait till the 18th.
Oh, you like? Oh, okay.
I pay every
All right.
month for it. I might as well.
No. There is no discredit on not doing the upgrade. Because listen, sometimes playing early and some bullshit ass skin is not gonna get me to do early. Certain games I'm fan of, Call of Duty. Oh, I'm spending that $30.
But I need to tell
I
you.
mean, it's Call
about-
of Duty though.
I need to tell you about the people that you hate the most that review the little pixels and the thing. And I actually happen to glance upon.
I don't hate them.
But you know what I'm saying.
That's harsh. I just point out their bullshit, but I don't hate. First of all, I had many conversations with Richard Ledbetter.
How's that?
Don't get it fucked up. I want people to understand if I point out the bullshit that they do, that don't listen to Sir X-Men. I do not hate Digital Foundry. I just point out the shit they do that confuses the community to make them feel like we're on your side.
You just know how they do business. That's all. We all know how they do. We're not afraid of how they.
Right.
They do
I don't hate Richard Ledbetter, bro.
So
Please don't say that.
Really, Richard's cool. It's John Linneman that'd be the most annoying. Man, John be the more annoying one.
Toxic. Okay, now let me get to this real quick.
You already know.
I saw them nitpick the game, trying to find every little thing wrong with the game, instead of saying it's a beautiful game for Unreal Engine 5. And I'm like, okay, so you're comparing it to PC and all these super high specs, and then he's comparing it to the Xbox One X and the S. So he's talking about, well, the X, every now and then you get this little thing in the frame and all this and all that and all that. We want to see how the game plays overall. Is it smooth? Is it janky?
Yes.
Is it right? We want.
Don't say, oh, in this one scene, his eyebrow is a little off.
No little care. Don't care about the super blade of grass or the ground. That sometimes happens where it goes in. But we want to know, does the frames keep going? Does it have any glitches? Does it have any problems? He could not really find anything major wrong with this game. And then at the end say, well, if you want to get the game, I recommend that you go ahead and give it a try.
Right.
And I'm like, what the heck? Kind of
Abacab, yes.
And I'm like, why can't you just say a game looks good? Instead of
this is why I pointed out what they was doing earlier. But listen, we can't hinder on this. We can't stay on this because we got other topics and bigger situations. Big Cloud.
Yeah.
So,
did you talk about Avowed?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can move on. Thank God. All right, my bad. Yo, listen, man, this is crazy. This is crazy. Stellar Blade developer expect the PC version to sell better than the PS5 one. Yo, listen, man. Listen. I think this was a jab. I may be wrong. I'm not right. I'm going to Big Cloud first. Big Cloud. We're going to talk about the show later, right? We got some topics to talk about. But I'm going to say this. Stellar Blade developer comes out and says the PC version, he expects his PC's version to sell better than PS5. Now, the PS5 did 1 million.
Yeah. But it's over 7. Yeah. It's over 70 million consoles out there. So for a million.
Right. But hold on. No. Right. But hold on. This is why I'm being a little touchy with that. I'm being a little spicy.
I already know what you're doing.
Are you going down the dark path?
Yo, look, I'm
Are
doing
you
my
about
own
to go down the
He's
dark
going down the
path?
dark.
You about to go down the dark path? Thank you.
Yo, listen,
Stay
we
away
go,
from
but
the
hold
dark
on.
side, bro.
But
Stay away from the dark
listen,
side.
Nate. Listen. This game is solely on PlayStation 5, but it could have been across multiple platforms, including PC day and date.
Yep.
This dude gave away PlayStation 5 Pros to the staff for the game selling 1 million on PlayStation. Now, when this number dropped, I said, do y'all know how many consoles y'all got out there? I wouldn't have said nothing. But here we go. Game about to hit PC. This dude goes on his own situation and puts out this statement. BitCloud, I'm going to go to you first. Was this a shot, or was it a hopeful situation that he's trying to get people to buy, or was this a shot at Sony? Because he's a Sony guy. Give me your thoughts on this topic, man, because I took this like this is a shot.
Oh, that was definitely what you call a shoot, for sure. Because how you got a console over 70 million sold, and you only sold 1 million in terms of software for this. This is a game that was, keep in mind, marketing was actually really well for Stellar Blade on PlayStation.
Yes,
really well. And
it was huge.
Yeah, everybody was talking about it. Everybody was obsessed with the main character. They were doing.
If everybody on Twitter bought it, wouldn't have sold 1 million. It sold more.
No, it sold 1 million. That's insane. I already had this conversation with a few people about, like Returnal doing 1.5 or Astrobot doing 1.5. It seems like that seems to be the sale. When did you say, Lim? 1.5. 1 million seems to be the case. And so
I'm an Astrobot fan. I thought the game was excellent.
It was fire.
But 1.5 is
ain't
not
enough.
justified. No, sir.
Ain't enough. And the damage control dudes are doing for that right
and
now is
that's
that,
not a
they
knock
weren't that
on.
expensive.
That's not a knock at Sony. That's a knock on the community.
Yeah, and that's where my that's where I'm directing this whole 1 million thing to, is the community in general. I'm not even going to talk about strict PlayStation. PlayStation did everything right with the game in terms of marketing. The community did not pull up and support it the way they should have supported it. They hyped it up, exclusive and all that junk, and now you see that it don't matter. And again, like I've been saying on Twitter, y'all been seeing my posts. Like, listen, exclusives are on their way out the door at this point, especially with 71%. Well, we'll get into that later, but nah, that's embarrassing. Out of all the talk for Stellar Blade, after all these the marketing, everything, I was expecting Stellar Blade to at least do a 3. How much you thought, him? I thought it was at least at 3.
Stellar Blade?
Yeah, I thought that should be.
What's the number at right now?
1 million.
No way.
Only sold 1 million.
No. I thought it sold 1 million like a little bit after launch.
They sold 1 million. I'll look at it right now. Stellar Blade.
I thought it sold 1 million like a few months after launch.
Let me see here. Stellar Blade. Yeah,
it currently says just a little bit more than 1 million.
Yeah, it said it had sold 111,490 in Japan when it first launched, but overall, I say 1 million units.
Wow,
When's
that
that
means
article?
the first Tomb Raider remaster blew it out the water.
I need
They
to know when was that article?
Oh my God!
I just looked up right now on Google. It's up right now. Just put go
No,
to
I said,
Google.
when is that article?
What article?
Like when was it published?
What was the article you got published, Lim?
February. This article was published.
I have one from
February
the
11th.
Or I'm sorry, yeah, the
11th.
11th. Yeah.
11th.
So it was just a little bit after the launch of it.
No.
No. February
This
11th,
month, bro.
2025.
No, don't do that.
2025.
Yeah. It's
Okay. All right. Yeah. Anyways, so
Hey, they
That's
can't
not
wait
good.
for this game to come to PC.
I'm sorry,
so
Vic.
the mods
Y'all
get
thought
their
the
hands on it.
Spider-Man mods was crazy. Wait till you see
Bruh.
what they do with that
So-
damn woman.
Oh,
with
her
those mods.
titties
time
about
out.
to
Let me get
grow.
this straight.
Stellar-
So let me
Her
get
titties
this
is
straight.
growing.
It really is gonna be stellar cheeks, bro.
Oh
Let
my
me get
God.
this straight real quick. So we got 1 million for Stellar Yams, the game that everybody was, bragging about.
Yep.
And then we got 1.5 for the game of the year.
Hey, 70 million consoles out there too. Don't forget that. 70 million consoles.
Ah, man.
No. 75.
Yeah, it's 75. Yeah, it's 75.
Yeah.
How them console sales doing for them for that software?
And these be the dudes that be over hyping up Xbox games, showing up receipts for Xbox. It's like, oh, I see what y'all really want.
These list wars be crazy because you talking about Stellar Blade on 75 million consoles, barely got a 1 million over. What'd you just say about Avowed having and it's not even out yet?
Number one seller.
Number one.
Hey, Lemon.
Wait, hold on.
Hey, Lemon.
Hold
I've been
on.
telling people for a long time, bro.
Let's get petty. Let's get petty.
No,
right?
no, I'm being petty right now. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just saying. I've been saying for quite some time now. Y'all need to pay attention to your own backyard.
Oh,
because
cocaine's a hell of a
I'm
drug.
constantly hearing why. What's the point of me having what I have, right? And I give you a reason, and then I say, hey, it seems like Sony, they're not even coming out with any games right now. So like even if I were to go get a PlayStation right now, I might get 1 or 2 games that I miss out on from Xbox. So that's the same thing though. If I go over to Xbox, I don't get Avowed on PlayStation. I don't get South of Midnight on PlayStation. I understand.
Not day one.
I understand the whole exclusive thing from Xbox right now has a lot of people up in arms and shit like that. But I'm sorry, I just like Sony hasn't proven to me until Sony can prove to me that they can output games at a pace that makes it make sense for me.
They
to
can't.
Be like, oh my God, I gotta have a PS5 right now. I can't even front. I feel a little silly getting a PS5 this generation. I got a PS5 at the beginning of this generation thinking, I'm going to play a bunch of games that I missed out on, and then I'm going to play a bunch of games that are new upcoming. And all that I did was I bought the PS5, I rushed and played a bunch of the games that I missed out on. And you know what they told me? We're remastering them. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck? I went through already and played the ones that I care about, and you're remastering half of the ones that I don't even care about. I'm sorry, Days Gone, I'm not a fan.
Welcome, Freddie Fox.
It's not gonna make me any more interested in it in a higher resolution. I didn't like the game's story that much, or it's not the story that I didn't like that much. I just didn't like the zombies that much, right? Because I had just got off of Last of Us. I had just got off a zombie game after zombie game. I just didn't feel like playing Days Gone. I'm sorry to anybody that's a big Days Gone fan, but that's just my opinion on it.
So you calling me a dummy for buying a version with the motorcycle?
I really didn't like.
That's what we doing.
That motorcycle. I thought that was silly.
You know what? Somebody shut his mic off. This dude is disrespectful.
I don't care. Say whatever you want to say. But that and the Horizon remaster or whatever the fuck that was, I was just like, man, you guys are just. And then Shu came out. Shu himself came out and said, "Hey, guess why?"
Oh, the one you was talking to and took a picture with it at the show.
What?
What your headphones don't work?
Yeah. The brother I took a picture with at the show. Yeah.
Right.
The brother I took a picture with at the show.
What just happened? What did you go into the
Matrix? Even Shu was like, "Yo, we're selling these games, remasters and whatnot, just to pretty much be able to make more money and essentially build upon the numbers that they already made
to fund their drug habit. That's what they're doing."
But anyways,
you want a new game? Buy the remaster.
I mean, it's wild. But buy the remastered with the
you gotta buy the remaster to get the
possible extra touch-ups that you can actually put.
Excuse me, I need to clean up an Alpha 6. Somebody buy the remaster for me, please. Clean up an Alpha 6.
I'm telling you, bro, it doesn't make any sense. Like, bro, I seen that remaster and the extra upgrades that they offered in it. Did you listen to what the woman said when she was listing off the upgrades that are coming with this game?
didn't impress you?
Was
It didn't impress
when,
you?
when the
Come
when
on,
the
son.
when the stream first went off, I did not listen to it because I was so blown away that they could even offer this. When
Why
when
would
they
they
offered it
offer
the first time,
something
I was
they
just like,
canceled the
no,
sequel?
just laughing and tripping out, right? But then I went back and listened to what she said. One of the first things that she offered, one of the first things that she offered was an upgraded photo mode, and I was like, get the fuck out of here. Upgraded
Shut his
photo
mic
mode.
off.
That's something that needs. That's one of the first upgrades you have to talk about. It's an upgraded photo mode.
Yo, hold on, man. We not on the topic yet. Relax. Pump your brakes.
I'm sorry.
We still on Stella Blizzy.
Bro, I'm sorry. That's ridiculous.
Okay, Super G, Stella Blade, talk to me. How you feeling? Developer comments. Shot or genuineism? We want to sell a game. What are we doing here?
I wasn't shocked at all, bro, like that.
I
But
was.
No, that's why I said because you know how people just talk, bro.
You know why I was shocked? We give out PlayStation 5 Pros because we sold 1 million. I said, what? God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro.
Bro. And people wonder why Xbox went the route to go ahead and launch this stuff on PC day one. Xbox has less consoles sold out, right? Only got what? Right at 30 million? So if a console that got 70 million can only sell 1 million, what do you think they're doing on Xbox? So the smart decision was to go to PC or even put that shit on PlayStation. Because those sales, bro, like
Can I be petty? Can I be petty?
Please.
Sea of Thieves came out on Xbox. PlayStation. Sold 1 million in the first week.
So they rather sell the open sea, the open empty sea, as they would say back in the day. These guys just make fun of it. Yeah, Sea of Thieves sell the waters of the open empty game than to rotate their camera around to the cheeks.
Yo, community, man.
Bracket wasn't lacking if they bought it over there.
Community. I know I could be fucking petty like 50 Cent, but I'm just saying. What I'm saying is the facts. This game sold 1 million copies.
Facts.
Sea of Z's sold 1 million the first week. Not only did it sell 1 million in the first week, it outsold Astrobot in Europe. I'm just saying. Something ain't right over there. I don't know how to fix Sony. I'm a Sony fan. I want
Sony.
better.
The thing is, it's not Sony. It's
Is
the
it the
community.
it's the
It's the community. The community will hype these games up at the wazoo. They'll argue with
And
me,
don't buy it.
Ham Solo. They'll argue with everybody. They'll talk about how Xbox this is done and how Sony will never go this route. When it comes to
But hold on, Big Cloud. Listen to what I said about Europe. Xbox don't have no foothold
they don't even have no damn
whatsoever in Europe. And Sea of Z's, as they call it, outsold Astrobot.
I told you
No, I'm sorry, Lemon, but I gotta challenge BitCloud real quick. Why don't you think this is a Sony issue? Why do you think it's just the community?
Why do you think it's just community?
Yeah, why isn't it on Sony at all? Because they've been canceling.
No.
Canceling
games don't count as sales.
For Stellar Blade in general, or are you just talking about it's in general?
Oh, for Stellar Blade, yeah.
I'm talking about for Stellar Blade. No, I'm not talking about the No, that's the Sony.
No. Canceled games don't count. Let me cut you off real quick.
What you mean?
I'm gonna answer that for you, Mr. Ham Solo.
No, really, Ham's really trying to put me in the bubble. He's trying to.
Yeah, he tried to do you dirty, but I got you, bro. I got your back.
Threw him in the dinghy, man. Kick his ass out the seat.
But no. But I'm gonna tell you why.
Have a seat right there. Get the shot.
Yo, look,
I saw what you were doing.
I'm gonna tell you.
I hit the finish shit.
I'm gonna tell you why this is about the community. We talked about 2 games, Astrobot and Stellar Blade. Both games are fantastic.
Yeah.
That's why it's a community thing.
Yep.
If they put out fantastic games and you don't buy it, that sounds like a fucking you problem. not Sony. We didn't name some third-party, AA, single A, indie game. We named 2 games that's good.
Lim, I'm gonna need you to send me that tweet, that Stellar Blade thing. I need you to send me that because I'm gonna need that bookmark. I'm gonna tell you why. Once this hit, no, the reason why. You know why? I'm gonna be petty as fuck. But the reason why I'm saying this, as soon as the Steam sales come in, and if Steam says this shit sold like 3 million, 4 million, let me tell you something, Lim.
That's as bad as Forza Horizon now selling Gran Turismo 7.
Well, I'm telling you, it's like,
there's going to be a problem.
This whole PlayStation can't do no wrong or play untouchable shit. It's done. It's done. It's like, bro, and y'all destroyed themselves. They destroyed this shit. Like,
Yo, listen, Ham, man. You're my brother, but I'm telling you, those are 2 good games. If they put out good games and you do not buy, that's a community problem. It just is what it is, bro.
That's fair.
Y'all go to Twitter and talk about shit, and then your sales don't reflect the Twitter talk. Facts. J Barry, Big Cloud, Persona. They don't talk PlayStation. They talk platinum. They speak in platinum language. Just like my little brother, PK. This motherfucker, platinum games, get all the trophies. He do the gamer score, right? On the Xbox, and he do it on Steam. He speaks with putting the time in gaming, not with his mouth. He speaks with his wallets, and he speaks with his trophies and achievements.
All day.
These dudes on Twitter, yo, listen.
They soft.
This one thing I say about Persona and J Barry and Big Cloud, they sharing their trophies. Where the fuck are you at? You dudes talk about all this blasphemy between consoles, all the war.
Oh, it devalues my platform that other people get to play it, but yet when we ask you to show proof that you buy it, I ain't gotta show you nothing.
Or like I did Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, you seen his trophy? Did you see his trophy?
I posted it on Twitter. You know what he did? He blocked me.
Bro, the motherfucker only got like a level. Yo, Super G. Guess what level that motherfucker is on PSN? Level 100.
Oh, disgraceful.
G, he's a level 100.
What did he play?
He don't play shit.
Nothing. He talk about shit he don't play, and he blocked me for it.
Yeah, that dude Reforged don't play shit, bro. He was like a level 100, close to 200. That's what his level was.
You can get that in your first day.
I saw that shit, bro. I can get 200 in a week.
Not even. Less than that.
I can get that less than a fucking week.
Yo, like 1 or 2 days. Easy. But when I posted, what happened was he was streaming Big Cloud, and I got his gamer name. You know how you go on PlayStation, you search it? I screenshotted that shit. And I posted. I said, this motherfucker don't play half the shit he talk about. Blocked. He mad at me. Anyway, man, we got to move on. Oh, that was good. Oh, that was spicy. I like that. Now. Whew.
Yep. Here he is right here. Check your look in the chat.
No, post it.
Yeah,
post it.
Post it in the DM.
Yo, listen.
Check in the DM.
Yo, listen. This is bad news once again. This is bad news.
Look at that shit, bro.
This is bad news. Cryotech got layoffs, right? The industry's been hit with layoffs, but this is crazy.
What DMs are you guys talking
Crisis. 108 Dragons. Send it to him because he's not in 108 Dragons.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
So, you're not a panel member, sucker. I ain't part of TSWS.
Hold on.
Oh, wait, I thought you were. I thought you showed up yesterday.
No, I mean that was Discord. Don't do that.
Oh.
Yo, you see how he just tried to punk me. You see this shit? Anyway, listen, man. Cryotech with layoffs. The biggest part about the layoffs. I'm gonna go to Sir X-Men. You there?
He ain't playing shit, bro.
All right, I'm gonna go to you, Super G.
Man.
Cryo.
My lord.
Oh, okay. Listen, Cryotech got layoffs like the rest of the industry, which is amazing. I think Microsoft should purchase them.
Bro. You look at
Microsoft should purchase Cryotech. That cryo engine is amazing. But this is what's crazy. The game that couldn't be played on modern PCs at the time was Crysis, which I don't know why you brag about a game that can't be played on nothing modern at the time, but I thought that was dumb. But Crysis 4 has been officially put on hold. Crysis series is upheld like Half-Life. Legendary status. Bad news for the business. Trex, man, how did you feel about this before we get into the state of play? How did you feel about Crysis 4 being put on hold? And Cryotech, as a community and a developmental squad, they already was small. Right, so when they got hit with layoffs, how did you feel about that, man? And was you looking forward to Crysis 4, which we didn't know they was making?
I knew about Crysis 4 being developed, but here's the thing. I said this about 6 years ago. Crytek should have been one of the companies that Microsoft should have picked up.
Yep.
They should have.
I feel the same way.
Pick them up. You know,
Somebody.
I know the government in that has them has a joint thing with them and stuff like that. But Microsoft did a joint thing with the government to pick up Crytek.
Microsoft has been their partners for years.
Right, correct.
Facts.
Without them, we wouldn't have had Rise Son of Rome.
Facts.
So
facts.
That's one of them companies.
That's another game that was underappreciated. Rise.
Another, yeah.
That's one of the companies that would have been a perfect fit for Microsoft.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and in the game studios.
I thought Ed was gonna pick him up too.
That's the thing.
But Ed had the bread at the time. Ed was on fire. That was their main competition.
Yeah,
but the time.
But it had a problem with an Embracer Group situation. So
no. This is like 15 years ago, bro. Embracer Group was not even in the
I know
in the conversation.
I'm
talking about 15 years ago. I'm not talking about today.
Don't do nothing.
Right.
I know.
Ed was at the top of the food chain, right?
Oh yeah.
And I thought they was gonna pick up Crytek because Rise Son of Rome came out. They had other titles. They had Crysis 1, 2, and 3.
And 2 was amazing.
2 was amazing.
3 had
but
the multiplayer.
I thought Ed was gonna pick them up because remember Tencent and Ed.
But
Tencent
like,
and Embrace Group is new today.
Microsoft should have picked them up, dude.
And I still think they should. That Crytek engine is, whew.
And the advances over the years within that Crytek engine, it gave.
Man, that engine giving their own developers problems. Leave that shit there.
But the improvements. Did you see the update? Did you see the update to what's that game called?
But they still gonna make their own games.
Engine gave the Unreal engine a run for
I don't want that. I don't want that. Listen, bro, they struggling to make their own games with their own engine. That's crazy work. Leave that shit there.
No.
Oh.
Nah, I want them to have it.
I love you, Super. That's my brother. That boy is vicious.
But I want.
Super's just a no nonsense type of guy. That's what.
No. He is.
I want
That's why I love that
Crytek
dude.
and Microsoft in the same thing. Just like Microsoft owns the Havoc engine, you know, and they still use the Havoc engine. And
Havoc is really not an engine.
But you know what I'm saying?
It's physics.
Okay, it's a physics engine.
Right. There you go. Because when you say engine, when they think like Snowdrop.
Man, stop.
No, but it's not about me. They have to know. The people that's listening, it's not about me, bro. I'm trying to get you to say something so everybody know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
They use the Havoc engine on, believe it or not, on PlayStation games and Xbox games.
Everything.
A lot of people don't know that.
Right.
They use it on PC games.
They've been bought that shit back in 360 days.
But to have the Crytek engine within that system, within that setup, within that realm. You know how much
That engine is trash, bro.
That engine is not trash.
That engine is trash.
It's hard to program for. You
What
gotta
have
know
they
it.
produced since
You gotta
Rise,
know
bro?
it. Hold
What
on,
have they done since
hold
Rise?
on. Graphically, hold on. We got to back up a little bit. The Snowdrop engine is amazing, but that's a proprietary to Ubisoft. Crytek engine is a proprietary to Crytek, right? The Crytek engine, right? That's what they use. It's not really like it's not really a third party developmental situation. There's only really two developmental engines. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna let you go. There's only two engines that's used by everybody: Unity and fucking Unreal.
Yep.
Everything else is proprietary. Frostbite is fucking EA shit.
Yep.
Nobody outside of EA uses Frostbite. Right? Come on, Super G. You know this. You know developers.
I'm not.
Come on, bro.
Just like out of
EA,
no one uses the
I'm not disregarding anything you're saying, but you're saying to buy Crytek for an engine that's already hard to use when the Epic, the Unreal Engine is the easiest engine and it's free. Why waste money for an engine you can barely use? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. No.
It makes no sense to me at all.
That's why we
The
all
fucking
got
creators of the
different
engine can't even use it. Like, what are we doing? You mean to tell me we're gonna pay for that?
Why you hating on Crytek so much?
Yeah, what's the engine? What's the IdTech, right? IdTech, right? Look what it did for Indiana Jones.
They have that engine. That they already own that engine, which is a better engine.
They own
right?
it. But that engine was amazing. That engine, listen, you're right.
I know, but they have the engine and they have the people that create the engine and they know how to use their engine. Crytek don't even know how to use their own engine. They're just adding to it, and struggling. They're making their own job harder for themselves.
Yeah,
you just said they had to stop production on their own game with their own engine. Make that make sense.
Damn, a motherfucker can't have faith. Damn. Damn, Super. He was like, no, fuck that. They dead. Leave that shit. Leave him.
Leave it there, bro. They're bleeding themselves dry anyway.
Stop. He's already dead.
Wow. Like, for real, bro.
Somebody give Super G a hug in the chat, man.
For him always hating it, dude. He's not
hating. He's really talking the truth because the first Quiet engine didn't run on no modern PC at the time. I said, and y'all bragging about that? That was not a good situation.
Exactly. That has nothing to do with the PC, bro. It had everything to do with the engine. I knew people that had teenage guys to play the damn game. You
I had a super high-end PC back in the days with a Voodoo graphics, which is AMD today. Most of y'all don't even know that. I had a Voodoo graphic card, the top-end card, which is like
that card.
$650 at the time, which was like $2,000
You can play it now, and it still struggles on the graphics cards now, bro.
You couldn't run Crysis 1 with the top-end PCs. I was like, who the fuck brags about, there's no PC that could run this? I said, that's not a good thing. Like, what? Anyway.
Super G. Man, you want to buy that. This man,
Super G.
He the type of guy that goes to the junkyard and buy a car and think he going to drive it off the lot. My man go to pick it apart. He go to pick it apart to buy a car and think he finna drive it off when they done stripped it already. Come on, bro.
Yeah, but you're the kind of guy that doesn't want. You're the kind of guy that don't like retro God of War. You want everything to progress.
Man. Get that from? I didn't say that.
Yo, listen. First of all, I love my panel, man. Y'all original, but the shit that comes out of your mouths when we talk is crazy. Anyway, all right, man. Damn.
The old versus the new all the time, man.
You're not the driver. You're not the driver no more. You're not the driver no more, Super G. You the fucking assassin. You the casket closer. Like, god damn, bro.
That's insane.
Okay.
Hey, tell me where the lights are. Show me the lights.
You're not lying. You're not lying.
Show me the lights.
You're not lying. Yo, you know what? You still in your 30s, right?
Yep.
You got an old soul, motherfucker. you got an old soul, and I respect you. That's probably why I love you so much, because this dude speaks the fucking facts. He don't give a fuck who. He don't care. Take that. Oh, damn. Okay. Let's go to somebody a little bit more positive and opinionated. Ham Solo.
Oh, boy.
How you feeling
That
about
was
these?
positivity is truth, bro.
Yo, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. Listen, Ham, how you feeling about these Crytek layoffs and Crisis fall on hold? Are you a Crisis fan? Are you looking forward to this?
I've never been a big Crisis fan. I've never understood why it's so hard to run their games on PC.
Well, I didn't understand.
I mean, it was one of the first games I tried to download when I got my whole 3080 build. You know, I got a decent build. I'd say it's still on the high end side, right?
It is on the high end. You got a 3080 is high end.
It's a couple generations behind now, but
it don't have no. It's still high end. You doing better than them 1440p system 60 frame under Series S dudes. Oh shit! Did I say that?
Yeah.
It's still better than the
sorry,
Pro.
Big Cloud. My bad.
That game
My
pissed
bad,
me
Big.
off when I
It's still better than
initially
the Pro.
went to try to play it. I was just like, man, this thing just keeps crashing my shit.
Oh.
So like, I've never been a huge fan of.
Omar was
let's
good.
buy that
Check
engine.
that
Let's
much.
buy that
Cap,
one.
I see you.
Rise of Son of Rome was probably my favorite game from them. I mean, I understand they did like.
Oh no, that's an excellent game. That is.
That's great.
I understand they did like the like Crisis got a lot of its love and understanding of what it was due to Far Cry, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know. I just was never like I look at the list of Crytek games. I'm just like, meh. I'm sorry. That's just the way I feel about it. I look at their list of games and I'm just like, meh. It's not that exciting for me personally.
Yo, listen,
I'm not into.
I gotta move on from you. God, I thought you was gonna be the positive dude. I thought you was gonna be like the Messiah.
Well, like I'm not here to like beat up on their engine or whatnot. Like Super G was doing. Like I'm not gonna do that. I am gonna say Kingdom Come Deliverance is 1 and 2 was on that engine, and that game seems to be okay, but it has Kingdom Come Deliverance, the first one, did not have as smooth of a release as 2 has had. That's for sure. And it runs really weird on PC sometimes. Like when you get into cutscenes, it'll drop to like 20 FPS.
Oh.
But it doesn't matter. Like my boy,
This dude out here playing games
boy
with the
a
frame counter
7900
on. What we
XT
doing
was telling
here?
me he was dropping down, and because I thought I was tripping. I was like, maybe my setup is like ghetto or something. But like he has a really nice setup with a 7900 XT and in one of those newer 3D cards from AMD. So he was telling me, he's like, nah, this shit just kind of runs like garbage in these certain parts. So some credit over to what Super is saying. I mean, like the engine isn't the best. The people that own the engine have had issues implementing the game onto platforms that should be able to easily run it. And as them as a whole, business and platform looking to come out with games, they don't look so promising from having this happen.
Listen, I wouldn't buy those motherfuckers with your money.
Towards more, are they going to be leaning towards like AI and stuff a lot more? I don't know.
Yo,
Like, what are we
Superman.
doing?
Somebody shut his mic off.
I wouldn't buy those motherfuckers with any of you guys' money. Get out of here, bro.
Christ. All right, Big Cloud. Are you gonna give me some optimistic views?
Hey, go ahead. Hey,
Boy,
go ahead and
that's
say
not
G is right.
starting
Just
off.
say G is
That's
right
not-
and go.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Crytek had the opportunity of a lifetime to give us. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure y'all seen 300.
Yeah.
Imagine if
Yes,
Crytek
sir.
made 300.
Yes.
I mean, really,
video
they
game
had
form.
an easy W with making a Rise 2 or something in that vein.
Yeah, no, that's some shit they could have.
Rise is their best game to me.
You don't like Crisis 1, 2, or 3?
No, I love it. I'm talking about optimization and playability.
Yeah.
That's their best game.
I'm surprised though they didn't get a
Crisis
sequel.
1, 2, and
I think
3.
that's because
like I
Xbox
said,
helped
I had a Voodoo graphic card, and that was super high end back in the days, and people really couldn't afford it, and I bought it, right? Which is AMD today. Crisis was dog shit. I was so hyped to play that, and I said, this is horrendous. When it hit the OG Xbox, when it hit 360, they try to optimize it for console. I said, this is bad.
Bro, depending on your setup today, it's still dog shit.
Yo, facts. I was like,
Hey, let's buy those guys.
yo, I'm tired of you. I swear to God, I'm fucking tired of you. Okay. All right. Yo, Sir X-Men, you the last horseman riding.
Sir X-Men is taking his nap. He took his med. He went to
I'm
bed.
done with this conversation.
So he took his nap. He took his nap. He gone.
So you're not gonna say nothing?
He in the bed. He ain't even in his chair.
Nope.
Okay. All right. So this
That's
is
my
last
opinion,
topic
and
of the
I'm
night.
sticking to it.
Last topic. Yo, listen. Last topic of the night, man. Let me say my point first. Then I'm gonna move. I'm gonna save you last a bit. State of play, man.
State of PC. State of Steam.
Wow.
State of third party.
Fucking petty. God damn. I'm gonna say this. I love to see anything new with gaming. After everybody speak, I'm gonna tell you the perspective that I think Sony is growing and doing something different.
You about to say some presidential shit, aren't you? You gonna do some double speak, aren't you?
No. As a first party show, it was terrible. Right?
Okay.
Terrible.
Yep.
But as a gaming show,
Fire.
it was fine.
Oh, it was great.
I gave it a 7, right? There was games. I got a list of games. You listen, your boy Lemon, man, I do my work. I got a notepad. I do my work, man. I eat shit and sleep this thing, man. I got some games on here that's fantastic that I was very excited for.
Your Lemon said he eat shit.
Oh, no.
I eat, sleep, and shit. I didn't say I eat shit, motherfucker. But I'm saying
He had a happy
I got my
Gilmore
listen,
moment.
when you see, unlike some of your other content creators and they watch these shows, everybody go off the whim and what they wondered. I write down and I respect this craft. So I always try to give y'all a good show. I got like 12 games on here that's I thought was fantastic. But as a first party showcase, it was terrible. For anything else, and they had some games that I'm gonna get into and say my reasons that they pay for, that they publishing. We're gonna take it there later. But Ham Solo, what was the games in this showcase that did it for you? What stood out? What was you excited for? And how did you rate the showcase? 1 to 10.
Oh, wow. Those are all a bunch of PG questions. Gotcha.
No, you could do what you want to do.
No. Because you asked me a bunch of stuff that where I can't say anything bad, right?
No, you could say fuck the show.
No.
I gave it a
because
2.
The show in and of itself, like if I was just coming there,
That's a casual.
If I just walked to the show and they said whatever console you got included, right? And I sit down and I watch the showcase or state of play, whatever you want to call it, right? 40-minute long, right? I sit
46 minutes.
And they say you can play most, if not all of this stuff, however you want to. And I watch that and I'm like, yeah, that looks hot. Like Tides of Annihilation looked amazing.
Facts.
I want to.
On my list.
I mean, that's like
on my list.
To me, that was a very sophisticated bad bitch version of Devil May Cry. like that's what that game reminded me of, is a sophisticated bad bitch version of Devil May Cry.
Okay.
Like it was looking really good. And then what was it? Mind's Eye as well. That game.
Yes, on my list.
Very
on my list.
Clean.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I definitely got to see more of it. Of course, I think this was kind of without saying, but Borderlands 4 was there.
Okay.
I got to see more of that. They did say that they were going to be another state of play in the spring.
Dedicated.
Where they're going to be talking.
They said they're going to have a developer direct. I wonder where they got that from.
Something like that, right? They're supposed to have a deep dive like that, like they had with Suicide Squad last year.
Oh my!
Yeah, come on now. but let's see another game that I really liked. Lost Soul Aside.
On my list, let's go.
That game looked pretty good. That was that was one of the few exclusive games that I've seen there. That I was
your big cloud. You're
play.
going last. You're killing them.
I was happy to know that they were working on a game, but disappointed in how they showed it off with Sorrow. I thought Sorrows, like it was just like to me that
they
was
didn't show nothing. You shouldn't think anything.
Where it was
they just said we're making it.
Well,
it was
just
a
circle of bullets.
You seen the bullet hell thing at the end, yeah.
Yeah.
Seen the bullet hell thing at the end, but to me it was just like, okay, well they didn't show anything for it, so.
Well, at least nobody on this panel said, "Oh, it's a sequel to a Returnal," because it's not.
No,
it's a successor. It's a successor.
But all in all, I rated the show as a whole show of just turning on the show and being like, I'm gonna play some new games. I gave it actually a pretty high number. I gave it 8.
Okay.
Right?
7, 8 about the same. Okay.
But I turned on the show in reality the way I was watching it, right? Like let's get fucking real now. The reason I turned on this show because I already got a Series X, right?
And you were streaming live.
Yes, I was streaming live too. I already got a Series X. I already got, a PC that I'm sitting here talking to you guys on. Got a Switch, yada yada. When I turned on the PlayStation State of Play for that, mind you, everybody rates these things similar around the same time, right? When you go and you see Jeff Keighley put up the what did you think about this? They're rating it based off of what they showed from themselves, not what they showed from everybody else.
But hold on. I'm going to say this like I told my boy Juan in the chat the other night. Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft got partners. Every show is not a first-party show.
True.
It's not about them. They gotta
support their partners. Your ecosystem for sure, but you also got to show what your roadmap is.
Yes, they don't have a roadmap. Yes, they have a. Oh, I'm gonna say something later.
I know. That's why I had to get you.
I'm gonna stop. I'm just pointing that out. Like they do have partners.
Lemon, I'm gonna have to tell you this. Quit putting cushions on the ground, bro. It is what it is. Stop putting cushions on the ground for motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Stop putting cushions on the ground. Holy shit.
I understood because every time or Xbox had a showcase in the last like 5 fucking years, half the time it was a third-party showcase, and because of that, it was garbage. Even though they showed first-party stuff in those showcases. So keep in mind, everybody was giving those showcases a fucking D because they had too many third-party games, too many games that you could play everywhere else. So I don't want to hear this old Lemon coming out to save my butt.
Kumbaya,
my lord. Sit on while you take another shit on everybody. Fuck that. No, let's get out here and tell it what it is. I turned on that show. I turned on the Sony State of Play to see
Sony shit.
Why did I buy this thing for $500? That's what I turned on that show for.
Hey, Hampton, why you on fire?
Tell me why I bought it.
Can you answer this one on top of that? Because you see a lot of people demonstrating saying, well, it was the state of play. You hyped yourself up for no reason. But these same cocksuckers was talking about Wolverine was going to be there. What's your take on that? What's your take on that, brother?
Yeah, laundry list, bro.
Yeah.
Laundry list.
Bloodborne.
Expectations. You thought Wolverine was going to be there. You thought the new Santa Monica IP was going to be there. You thought
Resident Evil.
Venom was going to be there. Some new Resident Evil was going to be there. Some crazy, whatever the fuck was going to be there. But
the next person that says Bloodborne, I think you should be dragged out and shot.
None of it showed up.
None of it. That's OD.
Nah, because Sony don't give a fuck about the IP, obviously.
Bro, you got
Obviously,
IGN
they
making
don't
articles
care.
on it now. They even calling it.
No,
I didn't even.
everybody is talking about Bloodborne.
I didn't even get to the. I didn't even get to that.
Which is one of my favorite titles, right?
Love the game.
Sony obviously don't care because what you ask for is not what they give you. We didn't ask for no Days Gone remix. We didn't ask for no fucking Horizon Zero Dawn. We ain't asked for Last of Us remake Part 3. We didn't ask for that. They obviously don't give a fuck. We want Bloodborne.
They're treating these single player games. They're reprinting them and putting them out as if they're DLC. When they're actually the opposite. It seems that most of these games have less in it than it had before. All it has is it looks better, and your crew in The Last of Us follow you a little smarter than they did last time. Like, fuck all
Yo,
that.
Ham, you supposed to be the positive one.
No, man. I am positive when there's something positive to fucking talk about. But right now, there ain't shit positive to talk about. I bought something for $500 that's sitting over there. The last thing that it got to play on it was Astrobot and Stellar Blade. And I'm not saying that every game is supposed to be for me, but when I looked at the list that they have this year, one of them motherfuckers said 2026.
And you don't know what it is.
Yeah, and I don't know what it is.
Yo, Jay Barry said, I can't wait for that. I said, wait for what? You don't even know what it is.
And the other thing on there is on a Chinese project right now. I don't know when it's going to be done exactly. It ain't even really made from them. They're just funding it.
Yo, chat, man. Can somebody,
like,
can somebody say
man.
something positive about the show in the chat? Yo, listen, man. Let me say this for the record. We got over 250 people in here across 5 platforms. I appreciate everybody. But those extra people that's not on YouTube, please come over here and subscribe on YouTube because that's where the platform is mainly at. But, I try to put it everywhere. Are you finished?
Yeah. I'm like I said.
Yeah, you know what? Those Ray-Bans is looking real nice on you. Those Ray-Bans.
Right now is I got to hear what the fuck BitCloud got to say about Days Gone.
Oh, that's the only reason you're here?
Dead IP being revitalized.
He's going last. No, he's going last.
They are doing CPR of Carcass right now. I
get me the defibrillators.
BitCloud got to say about it.
Wow, he said CPR. Yeah, I'm done. Wow.
Big Cloud, please tell me, what is CPR to a carcass sound like?
Nope, he's last.
What's that?
He's going last.
Come on,
he's going last. No, he's going last.
How that hit? What that hit like?
Yo, look. No, we're not doing that. No.
Dead. The fuck you doing?
No. You gotta do Reanimator. The Reanimator. You listen. All right. So X-Men. Come on, help me out, bro. You watch the show. It got to be something positive. Let's go. Isaac Hayes.
There's only 3 games, and they're multiplayer games. Sorry, they're coming everywhere. Okay, the Shinobi. That looked fire. I can't wait to play that. But that's been shown before on another show. The Digimon. That's gonna be.
Oh yeah, you're a Digimon fan. Yes,
I'm a Digimon fan.
Let's go. Let's go. My man with the positivity. And fucking BitCloud and fucking Ham Solo.
Yeah, I like Digimon when I was younger. I moved past on though.
And the Onum issue,
Mushu. Don't do that again.
Whatever. I said that my way. You said your way. Whatever. Onum issue, remastered.
Anya Musha.
Shut your ass up.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear it.
Yo, BitCloud, let him be old. Let him be old.
We'll be
waiting. McCain.
Oh, shit.
Which all 3.
That man said, my shoes, bro.
What you trying to say? Don't step on my own shoes.
Yo, fuck it. Yo. Oh, shit. Yo, I don't even deserve to hear that. Yo.
Tell me. He said, how about you?
Those are the 4 games I'm looking forward to. Those are the 4 games I'm looking forward to. And as soon as that Onum issue, remastered 2 come out, day 1, dude. Day 1.
I can't breathe.
I cannot hear the shit. He said, out my shoe.
Because the minute the remaster for the first one came out, I bought that day. So owning this shoe is my shit. I love them all on PlayStation.
Owning my shoes.
Oh my god!
Don't you step on my owning my shoes.
Oh my god!
But nah.
Yo, shout out to my people on Facebook. I see y'all lighting up the chat, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all can't see it because y'all on YouTube, but
as soon as they get through making Way of the Sword on emotion Way of the Sword, whatever. Let me be country, like K Mega say.
No. Be country, bro. First of all, you respect it. First of all, you bring a lot of.
I ain't respected shit.
Fuck you talking about? You wouldn't be on here if you wasn't respected. I don't do
I'm
that.
only respected by you. That's about it. But
bullshit. You bring a lot of information. You bring a lot of history.
See what you did, G.
Nostalgia.
See what you did, G. You had to do that translation. You had to say out my shit. Now he said to everybody.
I just gotta. Hey, I gotta bring that in.
I'm chill. What are you talking about? I'll do nothing.
I just feel like Master P.
Okay, this is my part. You know what I was looking for? What you're saying?
What's up?
Go ahead.
But announcing Grand Theft Auto 6 with special for PlayStation.
Well, I mean, Rockstar said some shit though that was very interesting. They said that they're very aware of the growing PC community. So
they did say that.
That was very interesting.
That was a fucking teaser statement.
Early, yeah.
Super G, yo, welcome back, Ham. You looking good in them fucking Ray-Ban Wayfarers. I see you. Yeah, you see that blow. Yeah.
Why you eyeglass balling?
No. Because I got that heat ray vision. I see everything.
Like, damn, how you know this?
Yeah.
No.
I don't miss.
Me and him both had the same glasses at the Game Awards.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like to point out good shit.
Yeah, like that, bruh.
And here's the thing.
Take that.
Where was that game that was announced at the end of Jeff Keighley's show that's supposed to be exclusively for Sony? Why did
what game is that? You gotta give us a name. I don't even know what you know what he talking about, Big Cloud?
I forgot the one with the girl in it.
Intergalactic.
Intergalactic.
Right. Where was that at your show to show what you've done with
they probably recast it with a white girl because they didn't accept a black girl with the bald head, huh?
But still, you would think that would have been one.
Elon Musk is leading that campaign. Hi, Hitler.
No, but on the real, you would think that would have been one
fucking
at their
Elon Musk is a
showcase,
widow.
considering they didn't have no other priority game there.
Well, it's very simple.
You
really can show what you got, X-Men.
Yeah.
You really can show what you got. And the thing is, I don't think that game is coming out this year. I think that game was just a teaser.
No. That just was a trailer.
Yeah.
And they showed you what they was making, just like Sorrow.
I'm not surprised that they didn't already show that
coming out the last year of the gen and the first year of the next gen.
I'm more disappointed that they
you are on fire.
I'm more disappointed that they are so behind in getting things ready to go that they just kind of don't really have anything worth showing. And instead, we have more things knowing that have stopped from going than that are actually literally in
all
legit,
of y'all are frauds. All of y'all are frauds.
Ain't no damn fraud.
Why we frauds?
Every last one of you are frauds, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna tell you why. Before I go to Super G, first of all,
why? Because it's a leak?
No. First of all, Sony brought out Gran Turismo 7, God of War.
All right, 3 years ago.
Last of Us, right? Those titles dropped in the same year. Those was PS4 titles, right? That was upgraded to PS5.
All right, I can't believe I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a super.
Hold on.
What you had in the past. We want what you have now.
Hold on. I'm getting to my point.
I can't believe
I'm getting to my point. Listen to me, Sir X-Man. PlayStation does not release games in that magnitude in 1 year. I said this when those games came out. We got Spider-Man 2 years after those games. Right?
And then they did. Let's say they did it early. You're gonna be waiting even longer for the next one.
No, but listen. Let me get to my point, bro.
2030.
When they released those games, and even though each one of those games I mentioned was a PS4 games with some PlayStation 5 upgrades, I said they shot their load.
Yeah.
I said we're gonna go into a drought on PlayStation. First party. I was on GRG when I said that. People in the community tweeted out, Lemon is crazy. PlayStation's on a roll. I said they don't have enough studios to support the yearly or the 5-year plan of AAA titles. They've never, in a PlayStation 1, 2, 3, or 4, they've never released 3 major games in 1 year of each other. They've never done that. I said they're going to have a drought. You know what the next drought came? The drought came, and we got fucking Spider-Man 2. I said it because I skipped PlayStation 3 launch. I skipped PlayStation 2 launch because they didn't have a first-party game for me. Everything I bought on all my PlayStations was third-party. Tekken Tag, Tekken, Maddens, shit like that. It's, God, even with PS4, Resogun was awesome. One of my favorite games. But God of War 2018 is 4 years. Wait, hold on. Yeah, 4 years, right?
No.
God of War 18 came out how many years after PlayStation launched?
3.
They 3. No, it was 4.
PlayStation launched in 2013.
Okay, so God of War 18 came out how many years later? 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 years since when?
No, when PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 launched, was 20 what? 14?
No, it's 2013.
Yeah,
Okay.
I said 2013. I was right.
God of War 18 came out when? 2018.
Yeah, 5 years later.
5 years. That's my point. So when they released God of War, when they release Gran Turismo, when they release what's the other one? Horizon. I said they shot their load. Because they don't release games like that in that small of a time frame.
They always used to count on third party to sustain them.
Yes. And that was my point. And that's my point. Because these big AAA titles take longer to develop. But the only reason they was able to release those titles, because they was cross-gen titles. They had upgrades for PS5, but there was fucking PS4 games. That's why it launched like that. So I predicted that was the case. That's not really a prediction. That's the fucking facts.
To me, that still doesn't give any excuse for this current generation, though, because you spend a lot of time on remasters and remakes. So, I mean, that's cool. That's cool that it takes you a long time to come out with a game. Hell, it takes everybody a long time to come out with a game.
A AAA game. A AAA game.
But when we see that we come out with this generation and you come out with a few new games, but majority of the games are remakes and remasters, not attractive.
Listen, man. I don't know how to call it, bro.
I call it a double-edged sword.
Okay, but listen. Super G, state of play. Talk to me. This dude.
Damn.
What do you say, bro?
Yo, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me name some games.
I know the games. I know the games I like, but it's just
Sonic
like
Racing, Lost Souls, WWE 2K20, 2K5, right?
Which look pretty
right?
good, dang.
Borderlands, Split Fiction, the dude that. Listen, I'm naming games of some other consoles. We talking about as a show.
That's my point. That's my point.
Lemon went to IGN
Metal
and
Gear,
listed the
Metal
games
Gear.
coming out this year. That's what he did.
No, I didn't, bitch. I wrote it down. Yo, I got receipts.
Oh, he ain't talking about now. He talking about before this show. He got you in 4K. He got you in 4K.
Yo, Big Cloud, man, come on, son. Yo, son. Yo, listen, yo, Big Cloud, come on, man. Yo, listen, I do video game homework. I got a notepad. Unlike your fucking favorite YouTuber who be lying to you, I got receipts.
Oh, I wasn't even saying. I wasn't saying that you're just reading it off of. I'm saying that like essentially, what PlayStation Showcase was a list of upcoming games off of any channel that you go to.
Oh.
You go to IGN, you go to BGC, whatever, and just go to upcoming games and just read that. That was the show.
Yo, first of all, you had your turn. Can you let Super G talk? I don't even want to talk to you no more. TSWS.
You're doing the version of Play Anywhere.
This motherfucker. I want to hear Super G's blasphemy first.
I'm muted.
And then y'all could chime in. God damn, Super G, talk to me. Come beat Captain Save-A-Ho. What we doing? Talk to me, bro.
Captain Save-A-Ho.
Bro, this show, for what it was for gaming, was a good show. But it being labeled Sony State of Play.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
That's a good point.
That's the
Right,
problem,
right.
bro. Sony State of Play. Where are the Sony games, bro? Jesus. Ugh.
They ain't got them.
Man,
I mean, what?
like, right. Like, they need to. We could have seen these games at any show. We could have seen these games anywhere, bro. Where's the Sony games at, bro?
I could have seen those
That's my
games in my
biggest
Steam
issue with it.
library.
I don't see Monster Hunter already, right? We seen Shinobi. Sonic, nobody asked for it. I'm sorry. Like, that shit could have been on Disney Channel commercial or something. Like, but nobody cares about that, bro.
I like Sonic Racing.
Pull aside, cool. That's a Sony game. We've been waiting for it. We've seen it a few times, you know? So now they gave us a pre-order for it. So now we can do that, right? Like a Dragon, that shit's already gonna come out. Dave the Diver, who asked for that? WWE 2K, cool. It's gonna come out soon. Wrestling's at a high point right now, but like in reality, bro, where the Sony games at, bro? They could have did what they've always done, just showed us stuff that's coming out in a few years. We don't care. They're the one that started that. We're used to that. Do that. Like, there's plenty of games here I want to buy, but it's just when your title, your store, your game show is the State of Play Sony. Like, where y'all games at, bro? Where y'all games at? That's my question. Five Nights at Freddy's, bro. That's what we got. Midnight, the VR one. That's cool. It's crazy work, right? Because like y'all showing more VR games. Y'all really game, my boy. Ain't nobody even own it.
Yo, Super G, what drives me insane is everybody's like, it's a 10 out of 10.
But if you put Xbox in front of that shit, oh yeah, nah, it would be the worst thing ever. I mean, you know, but hey, what I say? What I say?
Hold on. Let's do this. Darwin's Paradox, the Squid Game, or Octopus Game. What are we doing, man?
What? Aren't you happy? Hold on. Aren't you happy you spent 700 smackaroos on a PS5 Pro to play Darwin's? Aren't you happy to play Darwin?
Hey, what were those three classic games they were throwing in the PlayStation Plus? That they said they're available now or something like that?
You know, Oma Shoes is gonna be good. I can't wait for it.
Animushu, what the hell are we doing? Yo, hold on, man. Yo. I depend. Yo, first of all, motherfucker, you.
Trying to talk to the audience.
Super
Hold on,
G,
my man.
Super G. I depend on you. You better say the name right, Animusha. This one, you don't talk like this fossilized dude here.
Yo, call him
don't do
fossil
that.
Is crazy.
He's fossil. He's Jurassic.
You know,
what are we doing?
Damn, X-Men's extinct. Oh man.
Yeah, he is. Come on. But you know, just like that fucking wasp or the mosquito that they resurrected.
You ain't shit. What should I? You ain't shit. He was trying to say he's the damn mosquito.
That Amber Rock, bro. That's crazy work.
I'm sorry. Yo, Sir X-Men, I apologize. It's the Tito's. It's the Tito's, bro. Blame Tito's.
No.
That's how they gonna find the game. Hey, when gaming's died, they gonna find it through Sir X-Men.
This is real.
They gonna be like,
Hold on. No,
gaming
real quick. Sony had that girl come out, right? The one with the glasses, and said these 3 classic games are now going to be in Sony Game Plus. I'm like, what?
They
What?
said Sir X-Man need John Hammond to bring him back. I'm pissed.
Oh my
God.
god!
I'm going to walk my dog.
Yo, don't take that. Don't take that. Yo, first of all, you got a little dog. That motherfucker. Put that motherfucker in the kennel. Let him shit on the wee pad, motherfucker.
You got a little baby there.
All right, listen. Oh, I apologize for that. I apologize for that. So,
You know what? But shout out
Yo,
to
Big
House
Cloud.
Marquee for possibly giving PlayStation 2 games this gen. Shout out to those guys.
Now the question is, will
Shout
it
out to those
sell?
guys.
That's the question.
The last one didn't sell.
Yo, Big Cloud.
I know.
Looking at the same right?
Mhm.
What the hell is
Yo,
that?
Big Cloud.
I don't think it will.
Yeah.
Hopefully their budget isn't like crazy big, so they can get some of that get back. But I don't.
Fact.
Oh, I said,
So-
what noise was that?
so-
Whose mic was that? Oh, that was probably so.
Yeah, I think that was mine.
Oh, good
Again,
God.
again,
It's like a
they
damn car
show some good
crash.
games, they show some impressive stuff. It's just like Sony, where the games at, bro? I don't care. Show me games that's 4 years from now.
Hey, you know who you
Show me
sounded
that damn
like?
intergalactic
You sounded like
again.
Big Cloud. Facts.
Bro, I mean, because look, they started that, right? They started showing the games 4 or 5 years away, and it was all good. It was
And we
all
never
good
had
a week
problem
ago.
with it. Mhm.
Greatness
Exactly.
awaits.
That was the
then
point. Was that not it? That was the
Yep.
point. Greatness await. You build up anticipation. You show them early.
Xbox started doing it. It became a problem.
Uh-huh.
It became a problem, and they saying it right now. It's a problem.
Xbox said greatness is now.
Okay. Let's go to Big Cloud, man. How did you think about this state of play? This motherfucker's yawning.
Ooh.
Fucking Big Cloud.
That
Big Cloud.
was not on purpose.
Because by the end of it, he was wiping sleep out his eyes. That's why.
Big Cloud, how was the showcase to you, bro?
I'm gonna speak for him. 10 out of 10.
How dare you ever?
Because listen, man.
So
Listen. Let me say this for the record, right? You know, I only big up 3 PlayStation people: Jay Barry, Persona, and Big Cloud, because they actually play the games that they fucking preach about, and they want better from their platform. But
Do they
Persona,
though? 'Cause they 2 out of the
No,
3
no.
labeled it a 10 out of 10 show. So do they though?
Well, no, hold on. I'm about to go there. I'm about to go there.
Went there.
I'm about to go there.
He went
I'm about to go
there.
there. No. I'm about to go there. Hold on. You know I keep it gangster. I keep it gangster. But I'm gonna say this. Persona went online and he looked at the PlayStation community, and he said, "Yo, if you can't show your trophies, I don't want to hear from you."
Yeah.
Now, I love you too, Yobi. You my dude. I'm gonna say this. Because you may play games more than somebody, that doesn't mean they have an opinion. And for you to attack the community that wasn't happy with the showcase for PlayStation first party and say,
You just got more time to sit around and play the games, bro.
I said somebody's a little bitter because you don't agree with what they're saying. Now you want to take it somewhere where you know you're winning. You're a trophy dude. Big Cloud is a trophy dude. You know, Jabari's a trophy dude. But I don't look at Big Cloud's achievements on my PlayStation level, which I'm nowhere near either all 3 of them. But I'm not going to discredit myself as a fucking gamer because I don't have your trophies.
And neither is Big Cloud. Unless you come in with him not playing games, then he gonna slam dunk your
Right.
head.
The only time you ever see me pull the
put you in your place.
Right. I like because somebody
when somebody try to
earlier.
act like you don't play your games, right?
Yeah, somebody
but
tried that
he
earlier.
used it. Persona used it and said, "I don't want to hear your opinion if you don't have my trophies." No, motherfucker, you got more time to play games, and you do platinum games respectfully. But because somebody has an opinion, that doesn't mean you're allowed to discredit them because they don't have all your platinum trophies. They still somebody who purchased games and plays them. They don't have to be on your level of finishing them. And I said, you sound a little bitter. I'm not bitter. I just don't want to hear from people who don't matter. Everybody matters when you play games. If you spend $60, $75 on a game and you play it, I don't have to platinum it to be in your fucking category.
That's like me saying I don't want to hear nothing from somebody that the gate controller is their girlfriend. How about that?
Right.
Like,
and that's why I hit him up with that. And you know, like I always say, What's Up Nation is respected.
Yeah.
I'm a mod over there. I respect those dudes. They definitely do a great gaming show. But you know what? Get out your feelings sometimes. Get out your feelings. Everything is not what you think it should be.
Yeah.
When Big Cloud gets attacked, he said, "You attacking me for gaming? This is my trophies." Like PK did. PK showed his shit on 4 different platforms. Trophies, achievements, whatever.
The only time I ever have to pull it out, though. The funny thing is, my reputation precedes me. Everybody knows me as a PlayStation dude at games. They know that. That's why I built my reputation on. So I'm proud of my reputation in that regards. But when you got these new age soft clowns that have infiltrated the circle now and act like, oh,
right,
Big Cloud, I heard about you. You don't even play a game. I'm like, you sure about that, bro?
Fuck out of here.
And then when I showed my friend, and the funny thing is, I asked him to show his PSN.
Yo, Big Cloud, look what I tell dudes.
What's up?
The last 3 years, or a year and a half ago, I was on comp. I did way more YouTube videos. I played way more games. That's because I wasn't working. I was out on comp, right?
Okay. There we go.
And I don't have the time right now to do that. I'm trying to make $170,000 a year, 150, 160. I work a lot. I don't work on weekends, and I dedicate my time to gaming, my podcast, and this community. That don't make me a less gamer than you. I buy fucking everything.
Yeah, no, it should never come to the extreme of like, oh, you're less than me because I have.
Right.
No.
And that's what my point was. Like,
it should never
you
be
can't.
used like that.
Yo, listen, if you work 180 hours every 2 weeks like me, and you could play gaming for fucking 100 hours,
yeah,
you're
that's
not
like,
even sleeping.
That's like looking at yourself legit as a king in a sense, and you calling people peasants. Like, no,
listen,
no.
When I was off of work and I was out on comp, yeah, I could afford to do that. But I can't do that now because I'm chasing the bag. You paying for your kid to get through college? Stop talking to me because you know what it is.
Yep, I feel up.
I'm doing real life shit. I can't be chasing trophies like Big Cloud, like Persona, like fucking Jay Barry, right? Or I can't be Ham Solo and completing every fucking game point 200. I don't have the time. But what I do is I try to play everything and fit in where I get in.
Yep. And just go off
I'm
of
not
there.
a better gamer than nobody, but I'm not going to discredit you because you ain't got the time. And that's why I said, Persona, listen, you look a little better. You don't have to like what they're saying, but you got to respect the community. Oh, I ain't better. I'm a platinum dude. I said, but everybody don't have platinum fucking time.
Not even just that, it's like, bro, like you're being upset about the overwhelming majority of gamers. Keep in mind, majority. This is the overall majority. The overwhelming majority have said that show was not up to standards when it comes to PlayStation. No one's saying it's a bad show in general. We're saying it's a bad show for PlayStation. That's PlayStation's branding going. I said this on a few shows. If you take PlayStation and stay to play out the title, and let's say you put Summer Games Fest in front of it, GameStop in front of it.
That's what I was saying.
Great show.
Game Awards
Great
in front
show.
of it. Guess what they were saying?
Game show.
Amazing
Great show.
Why? Because every game was hitting. Every
Yo,
game
bro,
looked
look.
good.
I got a list, bro. Hold on. Let me do this.
Yeah, it was like, yo, you know,
I got a list.
Like you have
I got a list.
All these games will come across as cool. They're great games. The thing is, though, for a PlayStation show, and mind you, people were still bitter going into the show because of the PSN outage. So you really needed to shine with something, you know what I mean? And you hyping people up, saying, "Hey guys, we got some big reveals for you guys." I'm like, big reveals, okay? I watched this damn show. You know, the only big reveal you got was Searles. Where are the other big reveals?
Yeah.
Omnimusha? Omnimuse's not a big reveal. Yeah, it's cool to see. It's cool to see. Shinobi is cool to see. That's cool. But guess what? That ain't moving the needle the way you think it's moving the needle.
But hold on. Let me say this for the record. I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna say this. That show was not impressive to me for even third party. And I'm gonna tell you why. I was at the Game Awards. I was in the crowd. I was doing real shit. Boots on the ground, unlike some of these other fake ass content creators. I'm outside. You know why that show didn't impress me? Because a lot of those games that they showed, we fucking knew about already. They was already displayed. I didn't need
come
to
out in a
see
few
shit.
weeks, bro.
Yo, listen. Listen. The two characters and all that. Hold on, what's that shit called? Hold on. Split
fiction, which is basically
it takes already.
Yeah, it's
Sonic
like
Racing, we saw it already. Shinobi, we saw it already. WWE 2K5. Shout
So-
out to my boy Hip Hop Gamer who said it was gonna have that like the outside walk around, get to know people shit. Yo, listen.
Basically,
most of that show was shown already.
Yep.
Okay, we gonna go there. I'm not gonna be negative, but I'm gonna say I knew a lot of games. Right. So that's my point. I was like, shit. This game is already out. Monster Hunter Wilds. What the fuck are we talking about? We beta tested this shit a week
all
prior.
this shit again, like people, like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't understand what's all this emotion. Like this is some incredible PlayStation show. It's not no incredible PlayStation show. No, it's an incredible.
It was not.
If you want to say incredible third party, sure, fine.
Yes.
But it's not an incredible PlayStation show. And when you get to the PlayStation announcements, let's start with the biggest slap in the face of all things. That first of all, you shouldn't be praising. You should be pissed off about. Days Gone getting a fucking remake or remaster, but you can't get a sequel.
I don't see
I'm
how
gonna say
people
this.
aren't
I'm gonna pay for that.
Some people are
But
proud
see,
of it.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
not gonna.
how can you defend that shit? That don't make no sense, Tim.
But I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna fraud y'all. I'm not gonna fraud the community that's watching us. Right? We got 275 people in here. I'm not gonna fraud the public. I'm going to buy that game. The $10, I'm gonna upgrade to $10, right? $10 is nothing, right? I'm gonna do that. I didn't buy the Last of Us 2 upgrade because I'm like, the fuck you talking about? Like, you already upgraded the game, you gonna upgrade it two more times? Get the fuck out.
And then you cut back.
But right. But I'm going to upgrade Days Gone because that is a game that I spent $185 on with the motorcycle version that I thought the game was awesome, so I am going to purchase that $10 upgrade. I wouldn't tell you to do it, but I'm a fan of the series. I never beat the game, so I'm going to upgrade it to PS5 graphics, and then I'm going to move on. But that's me being real. That's not me co-signing what they're doing. That's not me doing that. I just want real gaming. As we all do.
You know what?
And that's why I respect everything and everybody I put on this podcast because we are gamers first.
Yeah. But here's the
we
thing,
don't do content first. We don't do opinionated first. We're doing gaming.
Here's the thing though. Like, okay, so the people I see damage controlling this and acting like, yo, this is great. All you're basically telling everybody is that you have no standards for PlayStation.
Yep.
I want you to understand that. For the longest time, when Xbox did show some of this, they were considered trash, not worthy of our time, wasted time. They could have been tweets, all this bullshit. Now when PlayStation does it, you're playing this SIM card like, oh no, you guys just want to hate for the sake of being hate. I'm sorry, am I in the fucking Twilight Zone? It's 5 years into this generation. This ain't 2 years in. It's 5 years in this generation. And the only big announcement you got from me in terms of the other studios is fucking Saros from Housemarque. And make no mistake about it, I love Housemarque. Housemarque's a fan of my channel. I interviewed the sound engineer for the game.
I saw that.
They were in my chat.
And they was watching.
Right, they were in
watching you play.
play Returnal. So trust me.
Buy Housemarque though. Imagine
Yeah,
if
like
they
trust me,
invite
they
Housemarque.
knew I was a big supporter because I said it flat out to their faces. Like, listen, y'all made
Yes,
me
you
a
did.
believer, and guess what? We've been
Yes, you
chill ever
did.
since. I never had an issue with anybody at Housemarque, and I'll never will have an issue with Housemarque. I'm gonna tell you why? Because they're talented. They proved that they can make a good game. The problem is this clown community. I have no faith in this community to go out there and buy that game the way it should be bought. That's my that should be, and that's shameful that I have that fear in my heart. But
Facts.
But
Facts.
Just going back
Big
to
Kyle,
going back to this. Hold on, go back to this. So you got Seraphs as your newest game. That's your only game you got. You didn't show gameplay for it. You say you promising gameplay later on. Okay, cool. That's fine. Whatever. What else you got? Oh, Lost Suicide. You know, the game, people saying that
Published and
it's day and date.
Mm-hmm.
What's funny, people damage control. He was like, "Oh no, that's a bad example. That game was always going to go to PC day and date."
No, it wasn't.
No, the fuck, it was not.
No, it was
See, the problem is, motherfuckers love, and I mean love, to look at shit with rose-colored sunglasses. It's like, bro, the fucking writing is on the wall right in front of them. They're pushing games. They're putting them day one to fucking PC, and this is a single-player game, Lim. This ain't no live service game. It's a single-player game. Stellar Blade announced for PC with new additional content. What are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? And then if you take the first-party games out, or the games that were for the first-party studios, whatever, out of the equation, let's look at the other games that were shown here. Every game here, Sony didn't have any exclusive marketing or exclusive content towards. So guess what? All these games that were shown are on Xbox, PC. What are we doing here? And Microsoft was petty, but again, I love that they did this because it shut a lot of idiots up. Every game that was announced there, aside from that one first-party game, is available on Xbox. So again, I asked you, how was this a 10 out of 10 fucking conference?
No, bro, I gave it a 7.
Yeah,
I gave it a 7 for the game preview shit.
I
Like, to give us good games, a 7.
Yeah, no, as a standard, as a standard third-party game that all of us would go to, type of thing, like an event, meet developers, it's an 8. I thought it was cool for that. But again, for a PlayStation themed thing,
it's a 4.
That's a fucking 3 or 4. It ain't even worth your time. Let me see why? Because all this stuff could have been tweets.
Yep.
Am I lying?
No, you're not. Yo, bro.
All this
bro,
shit
listen.
tweets. So you can't sit here and get mad that people are being honest. Listen, you can sit there and not speak up where it matters. That's fine. That's on you. I'm not gonna hear it. I'm not gonna nobody if you want how you use your platform. But don't cry when the results don't happen. Don't cry when shit continues.
When they don't go your way.
Don't cry when studios close. It's shit like that that pisses me off. Use your platform the way it needs to be used. Call shit out like it is. You see me. Do I threat? Lim, you already know what the fuck I'm at in my life right now with this shit in terms of this host. You've seen it personally. So it's like, dog, I haven't shown how I am so. I should probably show them off air. But again, you would think in the midst of this, Lim, I would burn the X amount of you know what. I didn't. Because even they know it's full of shit. There are multiple developers that want their games everywhere. Multiple. Every developer on PlayStation is pushing for Sony to go day and date. They want their games on more platforms.
They want that. They want the day one money.
They want that damn game. They want that day one money. They want the games to sell. They want their games to be sequel greenlit. That's what they're fighting for. They want that shit.
Throw this on top of it, BitCloud. If Sony's in the market of buying another like publisher or developer or something like that, do you think they want to be bought by somebody that's going to be closed off to the idea of more sales?
No. You think like people were talking about, oh, Sony buy Katakawa, as if Sony's gonna lock the Souls license to PlayStation. No.
Especially
when complete value is everywhere.
But you know what? You know what? If they would lock something into their platform,
probably Bloodborne.
If the community if the community made it worthwhile in terms of purchasing.
Yep.
But as long as you don't purchase, they're not doing that. Because if you lock it to your platform, you sell 1 million like Stellar Blade. That's not fucking impressive out of 70 million consoles.
Well, it took X amount of years for Bloodborne. It took X amount of discounts on that shit for Bloodborne to hit like what 10 million, close to 10 million. Like, come on, man, what we doing here? Like,
one dude said, "Yo, Spider-Man 2 sold." I said,
I
"They
don't
dropped
even-
the
I don't
price
even
three
think-
different times, bro."
At 10 million, bro.
No,
It's like at 7 or 8.
I don't know what Bloodborne is at. I know it's one of my favorite games. I don't know the
Yeah, it's like
numbers.
7
Don't
or
give
8
me the
million.
line, but I definitely want. But at the end of the day, no matter what I put up on this channel, I want all companies to survive. I want games to survive.
Yeah. I care about the hobby, man. I don't care about this petty shit.
I was part of the gaming crash, and when the gaming industry crashed, I wasn't an adult. I was a kid that wanted to play games. That was a very bad time for gaming. Very bad. And I didn't have the situation where I can go out there and buy 5 games, right? I was too young. I was a child. But I remember the gaming crash.
When that happened, I remember that shit.
Right, because you older than me, but I don't even remember if I was in double digits in numbers, right? But it was a horrible time for gaming. These revamps we getting, these layoffs we getting, it could hurt and help, but it's better they make the layoffs and revamping than sticking to their guns and say, we're still gonna do this the right way. We're gonna do this our way. Nope, they're fucking revamping the industry and they're changing. But you do not want them to stick to their guns. You want to revamp. You want to get. But like I said, man, with the Sony situation, if they put out good games, fucking buy it, stupid.
Yeah, no.
If you got to wait 3 paychecks to buy a Stellar Blade, buy it. But do not let it keep going past and you don't purchase because you're going to hurt this industry that we love. You got to speak with your wallets. Don't play Fortnite because it's free. I spent over almost $1,000 in fucking Fortnite and characters,
Dude,
right?
It's crazy though. Just
Listen,
looking at
speak
this
with your
shit,
wallets,
because
man. Go
again,
ahead.
aside from the PSN outage, we've had a whole bunch of hardware, then software. And again, dudes, you get impressed that people are being vocal about a show that should have had everything under the sun. Y'all hyping up Wolverine.
Right.
Y'all hyping up Bloodborne. Y'all hyping up X amount of games. Dudes were even saying that Starfield was going to be at this fucking show. But y'all talking about we getting our expectations.
The insiders?
No,
the insiders?
No, dumbasses that were just saying it. But here's the thing. Y'all talking about Xbox games and all this shit y'all was expecting to be at the State of Play. And then you the same assholes that are talking about it's on y'all for hyping it up and thinking it's on the motherfucker. No. Y'all do this shit every State of Play, every announcement for a showcase or fake announcement of a secret showcase. You know, we've been having secret showcases for the past 2 years now, and we still haven't seen them. Y'all notice that? Ham, you notice that? For the past 2 years, dudes been talking about secret showcases. They never materialized. You're muted, bro.
Yeah, I realize that. Bro,
That's that Xbox secret sauce.
Bro, remember at the beginning of this generation, the joke was Xbox fans are always waiting.
Wait, yep. Wait for the games, wait for the tool. It was a lot of dumb shit we had to hear. Now
Xbox was always waiting on the showcase. Xbox was always waiting on the showcase, and now that there's no games that y'all showcase from first party, you're always saying, but wait, the next showcase. And I'm like, man, that sounds real 2020, 2021 Xbox of you. I'm sorry.
No, it's shameful because it's like, dog, we're 5 years in this gen and dudes getting emotional that people are being vocal. Bro, we have every right to be fucking vocal. It's 5 years. It's 5 years. It's not 2 years. It's not 1 year. It's 5 years. Am I wrong, G? It's
no, you're
5
not.
years. It's 5 fucking years. You dropped a $700 console and you're showing off games like Darwin and all this dumb shit. Nobody want to play that shit on no fucking Pro.
No.
Nobody wants to play. You want to play that shit? Mind's Eye and all this shit. Mind's Eye look cool and all that, but again, that's every fucking where. I can play that on a PC and guarantee my frame. You see what I'm saying with this for him? I can guarantee the performance. You can't guarantee me shit with a pro. So now I'm going to you for your first party, hence why we're at a PlayStation show. And you can't even guarantee me a new fucking review aside from one? You can't give me a roadmap for anything else in your future?
I've been saying this for 4 years.
The whole thing was why buy an Xbox. I heard why buy an Xbox, and right now I'm looking back at you like,
why buy a PlayStation? Why did you buy a PlayStation? Because damn sure wasn't to buy new games. You bought a PS5 to play PS4 games. Think about that. Really think about that, him. You bought a PS5 to play fucking PS4
Hold on,
games.
Sir X-Man, you want to say something? No, it's a fact. Don't say never mind.
I wanted to.
No, go ahead.
Speak.
All right.
Because we can get out of here.
Assaulted by his dog.
I've been saying this.
They wanted to get up here, bro.
4 to 5
Both of
years when Microsoft didn't have nothing. And I was telling y'all, I was telling people they're building on something. Microsoft is a very, very patient and company. They've always been that way. They got plans for now, the future, and what they were building on back then. So now everything that they have built is coming to fruition. Unlike Sony was trying to shoot their wad. We ain't got much, but we got to get something out. Instead of innovating, showing new things. The things that Microsoft are showing you, and you know what's funny? These are new games. These are new games. Nothing remade. Even E-Day, even though it's a prequel, it's a new game.
Facts.
So, I mean, that's what they're building on. The Wolverine should be a new game. That should have been number one on your genre. And I know Spider-Man has a sequel and has another sequel, but they're still iterations of the same game. Microsoft is giving you new games. I'm not an Avowed person, but I'm gonna play it.
Dude, this is the thing that's killing me too.
You could try it.
Talking about some,
you ain't gotta be.
Well, so the damage control, not even the damage control, the argument right now is like, oh, well, that y'all keep bringing up the Xbox Developer Direct. It was all multiplat. Motherfucker, so was this fucking state of play. I don't understand.
Everything that we're making is new. That's new for Microsoft. They want it. That's the sad part.
I don't get it. Like, I just don't get it.
Just like, okay, Super always say, I want something new. Microsoft is bringing them new games. Yeah. New iterations of games.
Bro.
They're not copies. They're not remakes.
Just X-Men. Think about this. Dudes crashed out so hard off of Starfield. Well, think about this. People crashed out hard as hell in Starfield.
People still
the worst
Starfield.
Yeah, but they crashed out calling it the worst thing ever in the PlayStation side. Now these same motherfuckers are hoping for that shit to come to PlayStation. What does that tell you, X-Men?
Desperate and like
it's ridiculous.
Said, that's a really good cracker. Can I get some of that cracker? That's a damn good cracker. It's up to Microsoft if they give it to you or not. You should be happy they give you anything to keep you sustained. Microsoft is. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be petty. Microsoft is saving you.
You don't mean to be petty?
Shut up. Microsoft is saving you right now while sharing some of their games. They are. Some games we can't do nothing about. When they give you Sea of Thieves and Forza Horizon that you're enjoying.
This is one thing we're not mentioning. Right?
I've heard Sea of Thieves was asked for years. Sea of Thieves in the top 10 for PlayStation.
Right. Yep.
How the fuck is that? How is it a game that y'all made the fucking subject of memes and garbage and y'all buying it in droves on PlayStation? Make it make sense. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's ridiculous. It's like, yo, you have no standards, and I don't ever want to hear the word standard ever come out they fucking mouths.
One thing you're not mentioning also is that even though Xbox is
Minecraft is
state of play version,
Minecraft is even helped sustain Sony, and that's still the number one game period in the world. So I mean, Fortnite's even keeping them alive, So it's even though it ain't a Microsoft game, it's still keeping them alive. But you need to make your own game. Innovate. Stop doing repeats. Make some games that people want. Even if it's a game from the past that you need to re-innovate and bring back to a new generation. These are things you need to do. Make it new again. You know, stop trying to do these remakes because they're not getting you nowhere. You see, they're not selling.
They're just so desperate. They're creatively bankrupt. They don't know what to throw out there. They know for a fact that that's why it's so weird, because you look at the remakes that happened. It was the 3 top games on PS4 if you think about it. For example, Horizon got the remake. Last of Us got the remake. What happened? Well, Days Gone did pretty well. So Days Gone, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were just trying to get everything, but it's like, what? There's no creativity in that. You're just trying to.
They put a forward mode. If they wanted to really do the Days Gone reboot right, and I'm sorry, you should have. That would have been and I've said this before. And me and K Mega said that would have been a great game for a co-op story mode. Days Gone.
Yeah.
That would have put that game on a whole new level if you had to turn that to a co-op. It's not that hard.
The Order 1886. They said that they were given a sequel to the Order 1886. It would have had multiplayer. That game would have been good. Hell, that could have been their Gears of War counter.
Yeah.
Had it all.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I remember when the Order 86 came out. You know what else came out at that time that overshadowed it? Dishonored. They came out around the same damn time. And Dishonored blew up. So timing is everything sometimes when you put a game out.
It is. But listen, man, we got to get out of here, man. That's the show. That is the show. That is the show.
All right.
Listen, man, yo, chat, y'all been awesome. Yo, Big Cloud, Super G, Ham Solo, it was always a pleasure to have you in the building. And of course, the OG Sir X-Men, aka Chef. He's the masters of the universe.
Let me dip out.
Shout out to Chef.
To all y'all.
No. You ain't leaving. You ain't leaving without doing your outro. You're not doing that.
I'm doing my outro.
Yeah. Do it.
Y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Play some games. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to my boy Ham.
Shout out to you, bro.
Brother. Shout out to X-Men, Super G, of course, Lim. Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Love you, bro.
We're gonna
Appreciate
play some
you.
games. Y'all enjoy your weekend. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. I'll holler at y'all later. Much love, y'all. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Right,
Sir X-Men, where can they find you, man?
I just got the notification for the Mecha Break beta, so I'm getting ready to get into that. You didn't get the notification on your PC, Lemon?
I've been playing it for over a year.
Yeah, but they're about to launch a new part.
I know.
Yeah, I can't wait to get
it. Better have revamped controls.
I know, right? That's the only problem with that game. If they do that,
it's the controls.
Man, that'll be sweet. Instead of up being up and down being down. Let me invert that
it's crazy.
shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. So where can they find you, bro?
I'll play Marvel vs. Capcom. I guess I'll join you guys tomorrow in Wise show. Man, then you can catch me on
2:30 Eastern Standard Time, yeah?
That's right. And you can catch me on Noof Noopum on After Dark on Tuesdays at Oh, shut up! Tuesdays at 8:30 Eastern Time for me.
All right.
I mean 8:30 Eastern Time at night. But
all right.
Got it, and I catch y'all. See you when you see you.
Yeah. Super G, the driver. Yo, you on point.
You guys
tonight,
already know
bro.
what it is, man. You guys already know what it is. You guys know where to find me.
We ain't doing that. Monster drink ass motherfucker. You already know, huh? Locks that rocks, you know what I'm saying? Women he is taking. He's taking.
It's the same shit every week, bro. They know where to find me. I'll be back here.
Find a description in the chat. His channel's in the chat. Hardest working. Hardest working.
telling you guys the truth. I'll be back next week.
To
as
your
always.
perspective, okay? From your perspective.
Fuck that. He is the hardest worker. Shut up. You don't work nowhere. Fucking senior
I'm retired.
citizen.
I'm enjoying that shit.
You SSI leech.
So,
Bro, I'm good.
so X-Man, was I lying though? Because if I wasn't, that means I was telling you the truth.
Nah, but there are certain things that I want my way, and there are certain things you want your way.
Yeah, but that don't make it right. That don't make it right. Though.
Oh, shit.
Hey, that don't make it right. But the facts are the facts. The numbers speak.
old
The
ass
stories
habits.
speak. And everything else. I was speaking straight from what we see, bro.
Numbers lie.
No emotions in it, bro.
Right.
No emotions.
Nah, I'm gonna be real with you.
Numbers
You was over
don't
here. You see
lie.
your shirt,
Men lie,
your
numbers
shirt,
don't.
your shirt, and your logo's by your heart, bro. That's why it clouds your vision. See that? That's imprinted on your heart, and I have nothing against
Talk
it.
that shit.
But
Let me live in the dream, man. Let me live in the dream, damn it.
you got. Never mind.
I'm gonna ride
shit.
the road too. Let me live in my damn dream.
Well, tell them.
I don't see nothing wrong.
Hey, be more vocal about getting them engines in order, bro. We can get it to
What
get
a
the engine
little
in
bump
order.
and
Hey,
grind.
real quick, if they had Microsoft behind them, maybe they could get that damn engine
Wow,
together, right?
here we go with the Microsoft
Hey,
banter.
coulda, woulda, shoulda. The fact of the matter is, they can't even use that damn engine.
Facts.
How the creators can't use it, bro? That's my question. You made something you can't use. That sounds crazy.
Right.
Well, maybe they need some help like Sony
Hey,
does.
what you in the kitchen cooking,
you never
bro?
know.
How you gonna cook your own meal and you ain't gonna eat it?
And you can't eat it. Right.
Like, what are we doing?
Yo, listen, man.
Oh, I can cook, bro. I'm good.
No,
I'm
he
saying,
ain't
what if you did
yo,
that though? You take it the wrong way. This nigga right here, boy.
Yeah,
I know what
yeah,
you're saying, dude.
yeah. No, you
Hey,
don't.
turn his TV off.
We have
Turn his
different,
TV off.
we have different point of views, bro. That's all. That is
Yo,
all.
listen, Ham Tram. Always a pleasure. TSWS.
And I
Yo,
gave you
light skin.
credit today, Super G. So let's let it go with that.
You still talking? You still talking, old head?
Nah, I gave him a little credit today about certain things.
Excuse
But he
me.
don't give me
We
none.
doing Ham's outro. We doing Ham outro.
You didn't say ham outro.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, I did.
Well, you know, he's talking so much. Sometimes you miss it.
Ham. Tell them where they can find you at, bro. What you got coming up next? You know what I'm saying? You amazing podcasting bastard. Let's go.
Hell no.
You just got more shows coming to you Monday through Friday. I do show
Your
every
mic
morning.
is super loud. What?
I don't know why it's super loud.
Yo,
Let me
it's
turn down.
super. Yeah, there you
Is
go.
that better?
Yes.
Is that better?
It was like you were screaming at the community. Follow me, motherfuckers!
Like maybe there's something that you can help me with, but like my mic, my input volume likes to move.
Oh.
It will
Get out
shoot
the way.
all up
Get out
to
the way.
100,
Move.
and then I'll have to go in there, turn it down. That's why I said background, and sometimes you guys couldn't.
Yo, Super, you hear this shit? It's like Superman screaming at the planet.
The game
Listen
does
to me,
that
I'm a
sometimes.
Kryptonian.
Check the software that goes along with it, probably.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
I
yo.
already checked that software. I deleted it and re-downloaded. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. TSWS game. See you later.
He's too busy playing the vibe.
Yo, you already know what it is, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. We on side, man. I appreciate y'all, man. You already know 147.
X-Man is
Next
right
week will be
sometimes,
one. Well, next week will be
I am
148,
right
man.
sometimes. When was I right?
Oh Jesus, I shouldn't have said shit. Catch y'all later.
All right, peace, Super.
Yo, listen, man. Listen, shout out to the chat, man. Y'all been amazing, man. Shout out to the members for making a lot of things happen. You heard? Shout out to Super G, man. It was good to see you here, little brother. Love you to death. Shout out to Ham Solo, the guest. Big Cloud. Sir X, man, for speaking the facts. You already know how we do here. This is what we do. We try to bring you good content, good energy, positive movements, and then move the needle for the gaming community forward. We don't want to be stagnated on console wars and bad opinions and bullshit reviews, and we just want to be positive. So I'm going to see you on the next one, man. Appreciate everybody that pulled up. We had 275 people across 5 platforms. Let's go! I appreciate y'all for being the energy that y'all bring. Facts. See you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.